3, 2, 1. Not much, man. That's our intro. Painkiller Already 94. So, thanks for taking it on. Hey, let me do an intro too. So, who you just heard was Taylor. If you guys listened to Painkiller Already 2 weeks ago, you remember we were sort of just calling subs and stuff. And then we got this super sub. He did impressions, he did prank calls, he did everything, and you guys said you wanted him back. So, he's back. There you have it. MrITryHard, I think you all know, he has a YouTube channel. And then TF141 Ghost, also a YouTuber, and a friend of Wings Redemption, who's here. There's no Kyle, so, F Kyle, what do you say? He's actually on a flight right now, so he's literally in the air on his way across the country, so he can't do it. But there we have it. So, do you want me to lead off with the first topic? All right. I was reading about Levy Johnson. How do you pronounce his name? Does anybody know? It's Levi. So if you don't, Bristol Palin's baby daddy, Levy Johnson. He is broke and penniless, and he's moved back in with his mom. Apparently, he blew $1 million on girls, guns, boats, and four-wheelers. yeah. According to this article, let me go through the list again. Girls, guns, boats, and four-wheelers. So, fuck, the chat is right. God damn it. Well, thank you. It's completely my fault. I will have this fixed. I'm kind of embarrassed, but that's not funny. Shucks. See, this is one of the things that's harder to test. I could do it. Like, if you were to issue a challenge or something, then I would absolutely be able to blow through $1 million. So I'm looking at, I think they can hear everybody now. I want to, like, get some chat. 100 million, maybe? Brewster's Million? I don't think people get this reference. This movie came out when I was a little kid. And, they did. Well, we called them talkies. but here was the concept behind this movie. Like, you guys know the punishment where you catch a kid smoking a cigarette, and then they make him smoke like a whole pack of cigarettes in a closet and suffer from it, and therefore he never wants to smoke again. Well, they were giving money to this guy, and they're like, you need to spend like $100 million in like a month, and then at the end, if you do it successfully, you get $1 billion. If you don't, then you're out of money. So the idea was to have him like overindulge and tire of wasting money. So yeah, but I don't.
It says specifically you can't give the money away. You have to spend it.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, you said what? 100 million?
Yeah.
That's very possible.
Yeah, I could do that. I pay off college. I do a lot of things.
Well, you can't you can't. Nothing was you couldn't give it away, and you couldn't do charity. Like, you couldn't just buy houses for everybody on the block.
Yeah, there was something about not being able to give it away, but
you had to buy something for yourself every time.
What he ended up doing was running a political campaign to waste all his money, and he told people not to vote for anybody. That was like his big idea, like just vote for none of the above. That was his tagline. So yeah. Anyway, I fixed the audio. Sorry about that, everyone. It was just me for a little bit.
If I was in that situation, I would be making commercials talking about other commercials.
Oh, you know what? My wife made a shirt. So check out my shirt. I'll see if I can do a pull-up with my sprained wrist. It's my Vote Wood shirt. There's a link in the description. It'll teach you how to vote for me in the dancing challenge. Oh my gosh. Sorry, so let's not change topics quite yet. But there's a link in the description. You can go vote over there. You won't miss any show. Just vote for me, please. I appreciate it. But Levy Johnson. So it made me think, or Levi Johnson. It made me think of the YouTube community. And Wings, I bet you look the same way. There are some guys in the YouTube community who are just crushing it, right? Who get like 1 million views a day, and they're tons of money. And I look at them and I see. Like some of them are sort of holding on to their money, and they're going to exit their little 15 minutes of fame in a whole different financial position. And some of them are, all about the watches and the Gucci and the and the toys and stuff like that. And you
have the Woodies, and then you have the Kyles.
There's no name. Let's not name names here. But This is gonna sound bad. I don't want you to pass judgment on these guys, but Kyle has a Gucci belt that matches White Boy's Gucci belt, and when they meet in person, they bump the belt buckles together like as some sort of gay Wonder Twin Powers activate fist bump thing.
Yep.
It's horrible.
That's baller. That's baller.
They slap their cocks together. That sounds promising.
That's pretty much it.
Way too many times. It's really awkward.
It's so weird, yeah. But they never say no, right? One of them wants to do like a little, penis bump, and the other one's like, all right, here we go. Every time.
There's no video of this. I don't believe it until I see video.
I'm just wishing I could kill it on YouTube. What are you talking about?
They always say the same thing too. They'll always say when the powers combined and then they'll both touch belts. It's just I don't know. It's weird.
It's like form of homoerotic YouTube commentators.
So it's like Captain Planet of dicks.
It's great though. I don't know. I've seen it 3 or 4 times already, and they take a lot of pleasure in doing that for some reason. I don't know.
I don't even know what a Gucci belt looks like. I gotta look it up.
It's just a big G.
It has 2 G's, right? And they the G's link together or something.
I think it's like a G or a C or something.
These things are only like $200.
Oh, I don't know what your belts run.
Yeah, Walmart $4 special.
I don't have a belt. I'm fat. My fat holds my pants up.
My belt's literally.
Yeah, but you wear suspenders. That's way cooler than just a regular belt.
Suspenders are
man.
cool, man. Like I want that. Should I start rocking suspenders? Would that be cool?
Dude,
Just do it with
like
like a t-shirt.
I wear them under the shirt, and when you take the top shirt off, people are like, "Holy shit, he's ready to work."
If I had suspenders and a bow tie for my next microwave series, would that be badass or lame?
You should have everyone, including your daughter and Colin, dress up in suspenders and bow ties.
Taylor, you're a genius. I just updated the descriptions with everyone's name. For people who just got here, we have Taylor. He's a subscriber. He was on 2 weeks ago. MrITryHard and TF141 Ghost. So that's who's on the show. But
What's up, guys?
Man.
Let me give you some suspender tips, because you're going to get it wrong. Never buy the 3-prong suspenders. They are worthless.
So that's
Either
one in the
ones
back
that
and 2
button
in the front?
Or you want the ones with the 4 teeth.
Okay.
Okay.
That,
I mean, seriously, when you see them all the time on like movies where the 2 comes down and the 1 goes down in the back. Those are horrible. That one in the back's always going to pop off and hit you in the back of the head.
Yeah, you gotta have the even weight distribution to keep your suspenders looking flat.
The 4s work good, and the ones that you actually button into your pants work even better.
I think it's just for the style here. I think you want the prong one just because they look nicer than the button ones. I don't know. That's just me.
See, if you're going for functionality and not style, you can use jumper cables.
Jumper cables? What is wrong with you?
well, wait, why
you
wouldn't
gonna
that
choke them down your
work?
neck?
Right? They're technically
those
4
they're staying
prong.
on.
Yeah. You just got to
That's
cinch them up a
true.
little bit. And that would work.
Yeah, but that's $100 for a pair of jumper cables to put on. I mean, you're going to need the 20-footers.
I mean, if you're spending $200 on a belt, add the jumper cables, complete the outfit.
Jumper
Yeah,
cables.
I got a question.
Yeah, they're not.
Kind of back on topic of who are you referring to when you're extravagant YouTubers? Because I really don't know any. Are you allowed to name drop, or are we just gonna keep that on the DL?
So
on the DL.
Yeah, DL.
Yeah.
I work
That's
pretty
no fun,
hard.
though.
I'm not a perfect person, but I really do make an effort not to say negative things about other YouTubers. you know, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. That's kind of how I run this thing. So I'm afraid that if I were to say
It's a
like,
good attitude to
you
come
know,
at it with.
I'm afraid if I were to say like, this guy rolls so deep every time, you know, he goes to the store, he buys everything he can point at, that would be interpreted as a real negative thing, and that's not what I'm going for. But it is like
That's just-
What we're trying to
that's
go
just
for
pointing
is
out
some
their
YouTubers
lifestyle,
make
but-
enough money to buy at a bar.
some YouTubers
That's
are
true.
doing great. But yeah, you can almost sort of look at the YouTube scene and predict which ones are the next Levy Johnsons, the ones that like kind of put their that face palm and say,
I
"Man,
kind of feel like I'm in this category.
really? Oh, because of the truck."
Yeah.
I hear where you're coming from. You're certainly not among the worst. But that was a big buy. That was a big buy.
It was a big buy, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to get out of it eventually. I'm just going to enjoy it while I have it and just sell it off. I'm not going to pay the full tab on that thing.
Yep.
What
I
kind
bet
of
you're
trucks
right.
did you buy, Wing?
I bought
Oh.
a couple cars.
Here we go with the trucks. Wouldn't be PK. We didn't know.
45 minutes later.
That thing's
What is
got a
that,
Roush engine right
350
there.
that you own?
You got a
Or,
Roush in
what
there?
is it?
350.
No,
I have an F-150, I have a Tahoe, and I have a Silverado.
That F-150 is nice though, man.
it is nice, man. I've been in it. That F-150 is as nice a truck as you'll find. It has leather seats. It's
Yeah, dude, it's a Cadillac of trucks.
Wings
Very nice.
pimping. But my truck's got character. Tell him, Wings.
Yeah, it's got like more dents than like a pimply faced
Oh,
preteen.
Oh yeah, dude, it's got that
It's got customized running rails. You should put that if you're looking to sell it. Custom running rails.
customer Wings. Yeah, Wings is like, when he needs running rails, he makes that shit himself, which is exactly what I did. My
Then you
wife
probably
was,
went to the scrapyard like, I need about this much of.
I had a welder. There was some metal at Home Depot. What more you need? I went and made myself some rock sliders, man.
Here's the question, Woody. How did you dent that truck up so badly?
Oh gosh, I want to say half of it was in one particular run, and I wish I still had the pictures. But I took it to a place called Tellico in North Carolina, which was this really top-notch off-roading place. And a lot of the guys that I went off-roading with had dedicated trail rigs. So, they didn't care if they rolled them upside down. My truck was like 2 years old, and I was trying to keep up. And, I don't know, I just ended up sliding it across the rocks and stuff. I almost flipped it that day. But,
You're still making payments on this thing. You took it off road.
oh, no, I had that thing paid off in 9 months. The way that my pay worked at Cisco is it was really lumpy. Like, I used to get almost like a third of my money came in like stock options and bonuses. So I would live like our family would budget off of like my salary, and then when the big lumps came in, I would do things like pay off my truck. So
It's pretty smart.
Yeah,
yeah.
at least you managed your money, unlike some people like myself.
I manage my money. Don't make it seem like it is. I'm getting out a plus every month. But I also hired an accountant to do that for me now. So accountants are fucking great. If anybody else there wants to is like questioning pulling the trigger.
Yeah, you really
Managing
happy with
money
yours?
is boring. That guy Levi Johnson, he's got hella stories to tell. I mean, he could start a fucking YouTube channel right now and tell these awesome stories about bitches.
Levi Johnson, since he's in the news right now, he should do something like that to get his life back on track. He doesn't have to live with his parents. He has
Yeah.
what you call notoriety.
He could easily sell a story to TMZ, ET, something like that, and easily make thousands of dollars. So he doesn't have to live with
You
his
know,
parents.
I'm listening to you guys talk, and I want to see a Levi Johnston video right now. I want to hear him tell me some story about the night in Vegas where he blew $15,000 on blow and women. And
We're calling you out, Levi. PK94.
yeah, we should
That
get him
was
on as a
before 8
guest.
p.m.
We'll kickstart his whole channel. That'd be badass.
I'll give you a shout out.
I'll give you a shout out.
Box.
Dude, that guy will have 20,000 subs on his first day. Do you know how hard that is to get started? Like, if he were Levi Johnston and he came on PKA and told funny stories, I don't know if he's capable of speaking. Like, I've heard him on, I bet he has. He's done some, like, talk shows and stuff. I bet he's figured out how to speak into a mic.
Didn't he do a shoot for like Playgirl or something like that?
2010
I think he
Playgirl.
did.
Oh, do I know too
God.
much?
I am upset with myself that I know that.
Yeah, it was actually in the article. It
Wait, Never mind.
Yeah, he was the Winter 2010 Playgirl cover model.
Did you read the
Yeah, that's
article?
some-
Did you read the article? Or did you look at the pictures?
Woody had to verify, for science that he was in Playgirl.
Yeah, it's all for science. I don't actually read Playgirl. I'm just saying. It's not
Man,
like
that's some hardcore self-destruction, man. You go from being like the cover in Playgirl 2010 to living with your mom 2 years later.
and he's 22, right? So like that's the other thing. Yeah, you know damn well by the time he hits 26, he'll be kind of chubby, he'll be penniless, and it'll be over. Like he'll just be done. And it's like you said, it's some hardcore self-destruction, right? This guy's going to be, I don't know. He's going to be working for his money, and when he does, when he starts working for his money, he's going to realize the opportunity. He's going to realize what he blew. Like it's not until you work 40 hours all week long in pain because your back hurts, and then you take home like $600, you realize like, oh my god, I can't believe I blew $1 million. That was a ton of money.
He's just going to recycle himself as the next American Idol judge or something.
Dancing with
If I
the
was him, I'd be
Stars.
trying to knock up another candidate runner's daughter.
Oh my god,
Levi Johnson strikes twice.
dude, he would be such a legend,
Oh my
right?
God.
Like, I hate to even think this way. How old is the oldest Obama girl?
Oh no, that's not even okay. Don't
It's
even go
not
there.
because is she
That's
like
not
17?
Not even close.
They're like 12.
We need to leave this alone.
They're young as shit.
They were
Levi
12 when he
Johnson will have
ran.
$1 million cum shots.
Hold on, I'm looking at it.
He needs to make a career of, seducing of age presidential family members.
First one's born in
Mitt Romney have a
1998.
daughter?
That makes
That's what I
her.
was thinking.
Is she
I was
16?
looking it up.
98, so that'd be 2 years. 14. All right, that's too young. Yeah, all right, forget it.
Not okay with that.
Yeah, no. I was gonna. If she was like 17 or something, then I think that's about how he likes him. but but at 14, it's not cool. That's not cool. He'll have to find somebody else. Does Biden have any kids? He's older.
Damn, he's looking out with Mitt Romney. He's got 5 kids, all of them are boys, though.
I mean, whatever floats your boat, go for it, Levi.
Yeah, Romney has a bunch of kids, right?
Well, we're looking at it this way.
Mm-hmm.
The presidential vice presidents haven't been announced yet, so there could be future kids in the running here.
Oh, yeah. There are
Okay.
definitely some Republican children yet to be announced that could be on his radar. And that's actually his type. Like, I'm not close with Levi, but if I understand anything, he kind of likes children of vice presidential candidates. So
No,
why
I issue him a challenge. Triple points if he can seduce a president.
a president?
Oh, yeah.
It would be
That's the grand prize.
Those are mostly guys.
I did not have sex with Levi Johnson.
Oh, did you see that? Bill Clinton posed with 3 porn stars?
God, he
Yep.
is such a boss, man. I don't care if you agree with his politics or not. Bill Clinton is like the Charlie Sheen of politics.
You know that guy inhaled. Like it, dude. He was in a band, right? And he's smoking pot. He's in a band. There's 0%
That man plays
chance.
saxophone.
Yeah.
You know he's a boss.
Dude, I remember. So maybe a lot of my subs are kind of young for this, but Arsenio Hall used to have this big time talk show. It was kind of comparable to like Jimmy Fallon today, and Bill Clinton goes on there, and he's like just talking, and he's really like personable, right? Even people who hate Bill Clinton find him, will grudgingly admit that he's kind of a charming man. So he goes on there, and he just, he and Arsenio are doing their big thing, and then he's like, I heard you can play sax, and he goes on. This cat can really play sax. Like he had it go. Like he was awesome. He was as good as the guys in the band. He was just rocking the sax so hard. And I'm like 19 at the time, and I'm like, holy smokes! Like a presidential candidate that can actually do something. It blew my mind. Like I didn't realize they had any like verifiable skill sets whatsoever. And to see him play the sax, it was freaking awesome. It was very cool.
I've been playing saxophone for almost 10 years, and it's a hard instrument to learn.
So
And you got to give props.
what do
That
you
man
think
is a beast.
the coolest instruments are?
Why
Indeed.
did they have some stupid shit on the fucking news?
The sax is a cool instrument? Really?
I
think
think
man.
he rocks it. Look how good it worked
Yeah.
his career.
Kenny G goes hard, man. He is
Look
amazing.
at Clarence Clemens. That man he was a boss.
I don't know about the examples you guys are bringing out. Gee.
Kenny G? Are you serious?
Yeah,
Come on.
Kenny G he's not the like people who like
Here's
play
my
saxophone.
take on it.
He's not the person you want to look up to. Sergio Flores, the sexy sax man. That's who you want to look up to.
I think that the sexiest, like the coolest instruments, if you're just going by cool factor, are first the guitar and then the piano. And one of the things that I find attractive about them is that you don't drool into them. Like I I think the fact that there's like spit collection devices on most instruments is it takes away the coolness to me. But
what about the drums? I think the drums is really cool. I think it's right up there with the guitar.
Really? I don't know, I'm torn. Like on one hand I see where you're coming from. And cool thing about the drums is it's such a physical instrument, a lot of them are in shape. Like you don't really see a ton of like fat drummers. You know, these guys they have abs. On the other hand, like what's
I don't know, the drum
never seen
drum
Pantera,
set
have
isn't
you?
really
What's the old cliche? Like what do you call the guy
what about the
hanging
guy
out
from
with the
Def
band?
Leppard?
The drummer
The guy from Def Leppard
with one arm?
Yeah,
the one arm guy. He's oh god, the epitome of a badass.
Now, what about the violin? Because I'm pretty sure that trumps every other instrument. It's just essential badass, and it's way better than the guitar or anything like that. Come on.
I mean, if you're good, you're good, and then that's when it's really awesome. But I know a lot of bad string players.
No, but like if you're essentially a good violin player, like you can be a one-man band. I mean, you can do that with the guitar also, but it's just way cooler on the violin for me.
I can't tell if you're joking or not.
Yeah,
I'm not joking. Seriously, have you ever seen? Go to there's a YouTube. Her name is Lindsay Stomp. She does like Skyrim covers and stuff like that.
I've seen that video.
I'm friends with her boyfriend.
How cool is that? That's way cooler than someone just plucking out a guitar. I'm not even joking.
Would you be saying that if she wasn't hot?
No, not at all.
Like, let's do a hypothetical. Let's say that Lindsay Stomp's channel was her sitting on the edge of her bed to a camera on a tripod playing the violin. Would you be
Let's
like,
say
dude,
she's
this is
400 pounds.
Yeah, and she's like, like half the moms of your high school friends. Would you be like, dude, that's the coolest mom?
Yeah, of course.
No, it's because
Yes.
she's gorgeous, she's a trained dancer, and most of her steps involve high kicks. Like that's the recipe for a successful YouTube channel.
Are we talking about the girl that did the duet with the piano and violin for the Skyrim cover?
That might be her. I know she's done a Skyrim cover or two.
Yeah, she did a cover with a guy. I'm not really sure what his name was, though.
He sang,
I've seen
right?
a video where it's two girls, one's playing the piano and one's playing the violin, and it's really awesome.
If that's hers, I missed it. I don't think I saw that one. But she's actually really talented. Like I know that when they put those videos together, she's not playing live. She's playing the song live while she dances, so that the things mix up. But that's not like Mike. But I saw her in one of her videos actually play live on stage, and she can actually do that. Like she can actually dance and play violin at the same time. See, I'm
thinking of someone different here. This is the girl that I'm talking about.
See, I judge coolness based on what gets bitches, and I feel like the violin, not the best way to go.
Are you sure? Have you
Guitar,
ever seen
right?
a male play a violin in a crowd of females?
No,
Put him right next to
I
a
have yet to
guitarist and a drummer.
Have you ever seen a crowd of females surrounding a violinist at all?
No.
In Asia, maybe.
Violin's just not cool. It's not. I mean, like, do you listen to the fucking like orchestra channel?
Yeah, actually I do.
I don't, and neither do you. You liar. You like.
No, I'm serious.
I don't
All
know.
right, let's put it out there. Let's put Buckethead out there in front of a crowd, and let's have like a famous violinist beside him. Let's see who gets more people.
Well, of course it's going to be Buckethead, because he's a more talented guitar player.
You could pick an equally as talented violin player, and he would still get drowned out by Buckethead because the guitar just naturally radiates cool.
Oh, well, yeah, in the sense of coolness. Woody, does your shirt really light up? Good lord.
This wasn't my idea. My wife's.
That's a power play, Woody.
Oh wait, crap! This other one doesn't turn on very well.
Oh, Lord.
Woody.
All right,
On the stream right now, it looks just like your like your nipples are lighting up and it's coming to the shirt. This is really
Well, apparently
creepy.
violin's more popular than I am because this girl right here is getting like 500,000 view videos.
Yeah.
Is it Lindsay Stomp or the one in the stream?
No, this is Violin Tay.
On the topic of music, I really don't know. I know Wings, you like metal music, but what do you listen to? What do you, or just everyone else, TryHard and everyone else?
So what I've been listening to lately is mostly stuff like what I want from music is some fun. That's all I'm going for. And I bet people would look down on a lot of the music I listen to. Like, what was that really popular song with the Harvard guys in the van and they do the, stuff? Come on. With the arms and the...
Harvard guys in a van? Are we
Call
talking
Me
about, like, a
Maybe.
kidnapping scenario?
Yeah, this sounds like
Oh, come on. It was a viral video. We're YouTubers. You should know this. Help me
Mary
in
Chapin
the...
Carpenter.
Help me in the stream here. Come on, they all know it. They saw me do the dance thing, right? Doo. Here's my
I feel like I'm
number.
a bad YouTuber. I
Call
don't
me
keep
maybe.
track of what goes viral.
God damn it. Oh, wait. The stream just... I guess it's called Call Me Maybe. That's the song. I listen to songs like Call Me Maybe and other, like, poppy, sugary things that... Like, Hot Chili Rae has a couple songs I like. There was one...
Oh, Carly Rae Jepsen? That girl?
I guess so.
Yeah, someone just texted me and said, "Oh, that's the bitch."
And then so Hot Chili Rae had a couple of songs that I liked. Katy Perry has a couple of songs that I like things that I think most people would be embarrassed to be caught listening to. I think are fun, and I'm long past caring what you not you in particular, but the you that's out there judging me based on my musical preferences. Bite me. When I hear a song, I want it to be fun. I want it to lift the energy in the truck. And that's the sort of thing. Like lots of top 40, lots of fun stuff. 99 Problems by Jay-Z is on my iPod. But mostly it's like just things that get your blood pumping. Things that make you smile.
respectable.
Anybody else notice that Carly Rae Jepsen looks like Line Trap?
No.
really.
No, I don't know this person. She's the one that
You
sings
don't know
the song?
Carly- I'm in love with this girl.
Really?
Look at Line Trap and then look at Carly Rae Jepsen.
Yeah, just a little bit. I don't know. I follow her on Twitter.
they look
She's
almost-
awesome.
I'm gonna need to
Exactly
see
right.
pictures.
Just look up Line
For
Trap.
science, of course.
Oh, she's a pretty girl.
This is all for science.
I'm looking at pictures of Carly Rae Jepsen. Carly Rae Jepsen. I don't know how to pronounce it. And I like the ones that aren't Photoshopped. The ones that you can tell were just like amateur random photos. And, if you see that and she still looks good, then you're onto something.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, they could take me and put me on Playgirl magazine. It's just going to take a little air dressing, maybe a body double. We'll be good to go.
This month in Playboy or Playgirl magazine, the men of YouTube, featuring Woody's gamertag, Wings of Redemption, and FPS Russia.
I can't turn this
always
light
I'd
off.
have to do like the Peter Griffin kind of pose with the leg blocks everything out and his stomach, holding it out.
I can't turn my light
This is
off.
my best Wings of Redemption pose right here.
I sprained my wrist, and every so often picking up even light things like my phone or an Xbox controller is a lot of pain. And I can't turn that damn light off. Vote for me. That's the whole point of this. There's a link in the description. Vote for Woody's gamer tag. I can't turn my
I
light
feel
off.
like there's a joke to be made about
Yeah,
your
Woody, we
sprained
all know
wrist.
how you broke your wrist here. Come on.
It was the
Jensen, and you were, before the stream.
He was away from the wife for a little while on vacation, so...
You know why you guys are completely off base? It's my left
He was
wrist.
rolling around with a guy in the gym.
It's my left
Hot and
wrist.
sweaty.
Yeah, the truth is nearly as gay. I was wrestling in the grass with my friends, and
Oh, okay. When you were wrestling with Russia and White Boy.
yeah, it was that. So the ones that the pictures came out for was like 2 nights later. I actually had a bad wrist that night, but 2 days before, unfilmed, I was just rolling with everybody. Like Kyle kept re-challenging me. He's like, "Let's try it again," and Joe would teach him some moves, or I'd catch Kyle with a sub. And Joe's like, "Here's how you defend that." He's like, "All right, now show me." I'd catch him with a different sub, and then Lauzon, Joe Lauzon would be like, "All right, here's what you do in this situation." And so Kyle just wanted to keep going and going. And the sprain, it's kind of off camera here, but I landed like this and bent my hand back firmly, and that was what sprained my wrist. So, yeah,
Making gay, masturbator.
You're half right. So I'm not gay.
Back on the music topic.
Oh,
man,
thank God! New topic. Yes.
Woody, I listened to a lot of music that, was coming out around, back in the Stone Age when you were coming out. A lot of classic rock, Led Zeppelin, AC/DC, Metallica, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Are you even old enough, Woody, to be listening to Led Zeppelin?
Led Zeppelin had like a resurgence when I was in high school, right? So I was in high school in the early 90s, and at the time, I want to say, like, my prom theme song was a Led Zepp song. But wasn't Led Zeppelin from the 70s or something? It was All of My Love, if I recall correctly, by Led Zeppelin. And,
Good song.
yeah, but when did that come out?
70s?
All of My Love? Give me a second.
Probably mid-70s.
Yeah, I want to say early mid-70s.
Yeah, probably 74, 75.
So I'm on 79, yeah. So,
damn.
yeah, so I was actually like 6 years old when that song came out. But classic rock was really popular in the early 90s, so it was kind of my stuff anyway.
All right, here we go. Challenge mode. Go get your iTunes or whatever, put the first 5 songs on shuffle, and that's what you listen to.
You know what you can do? I can go to my iTunes and tell you my top 5 most played. Like that would
I can do that.
That would actually be a legit thing, right? Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, dude. So before I tell you the songs, my number 1 song was played 153 times. Second place is less than half that. So, number 1 song, Raise Your Glass by Pink. Number 2 song...
I'm just going to reserve judgment. Keep going.
Number 2 song...
Not lying about not really...
Who Says by John Mayer, which is actually a pretty cool song. I'll stand by that one. Number 3 song, Stay the Night by James Blunt. Number 4 song, Pink shows up again in So What. And number 5 song is James Blunt, I'll Be Your Man.
Oh
you
my
want
God.
James Blunt to be your man, Woody? Is that how you sprained your wrist?
It would seem so, yeah. Yeah, and
All
by
right,
John Ray, according
first-
to iTunes, pop, rock, pop, pop, pop.
So the first 5 songs that come up when I shuffle my iPhone
No,
are...
sort them by place. Sort them by place. Make it legit.
See, I don't know if I can put that on plays.
See, I got them on plays on my end, and they're all Eminem tracks. So
I don't
guess
sync
I'm
my
gonna-
iPhone to my computer that much, so I don't update my plays. Alright, first song is High Voltage by AC/DC. Second song is a song from the Call of Duty Zombies soundtrack. Judas Priest, Riding on the Wind. David Bowie, China Girl. And I think I meant one more.
How do you tell?
He's just shuffling. In iTunes, though, you can go to your music library and sort by plays.
And the last one is Linkin Park, A New Divide. I actually don't listen to that song.
You know, I want to say the 5 songs you came up with would make Sandy Ravage proud. Like, that'd be something that he approves of.
I have a friend that I just finished my freshman year in college. I have a friend that stayed on my floor who has a collection of CDs. He's probably got close to 700 or 800 CDs. He goes hard in the paint when it comes to collecting CDs.
Who is CDs?
No, like
Yeah.
that's what I said. But he's super into music. He lists every single song he listens to on a program called Scrabble. So he's got the exact number of times he's listened to every song he owns. He goes pretty hard, and he's huge into metal and stuff like that.
I can't turn this thing
I'm
up.
completely
only way to
lost.
go.
How would I go about doing this sorting thing?
On your iTunes, you should be able to go and sort by plays.
Where would that be at?
So, in the top left, where it says library, click on music.
Yes.
And then you
Okay.
might have a column called plays that you can click on and sort with.
Oh, okay.
I used to work in tech support. I got
Damn,
this shit on
mine's
lock.
kind of suck.
Go ahead, list it. What do you get? What'd you come up with?
All right, number 1 is Martina McBride of Broken Wing.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 is Sage Francis, Slow Down Gandhi.
There you go.
Number 3 is Sage Francis, Bridal. Number 4 is Fly By Night by Rush.
There you go.
That's a
And
good
number
one.
5 is Mathematics by Mos Def.
So none of you
pretty
guys
good.
big Pink Raise Your Glass fans?
Negative.
So I never use my iTunes to listen to music, but the top 5 plays are Born to Run by Bruce Springsteen, Chrome, Smoke, and Barbecue by LaGrange by ZZ Top. Warmness of the Soul by Avenged Sevenfold, and Jungleland by Bruce Springsteen.
Nice.
All
Oh,
right.
what's
and Run to
funny?
the Hills by Iron Maiden.
See,
you guys
there you
named
go.
a bunch of songs. I don't know any of them.
You don't own any of them?
Fly by Night?
Maybe if I heard it, but like the title
Fly by
doesn't
night,
ring a bell to
follow
me.
away from
You don't know Iron Maiden?
I know,
Iron Maiden's
I know who
shit.
they are, but it's not like I don't listen to them at all. It's really not. It's totally not my style. Really,
I gotcha.
It's-
I mean, it's
that's understandable.
different for
Yeah.
everyone. What kind of music
Everybody
do you
knows
listen
Mr.
to?
I-Try-Hard style. It's Rice Burner.
What's that?
You like those little 4-cylinder cars like from Fast and the Furious.
Oh my god! No, dude, I saw parts for those guys. I don't have that shit, but
I've seen
they,
video of you having that shit. Go along with this.
they ain't 4 cylinders, dude. They're 8 cylinders. It's fine. But songs, I like anything with a lot of bass, anything that'll make me move.
Okay.
I'm big into like hip hop and stuff like that, and for some reason, the lyrics that Eminem puts out just fascinate me. So
He
I
is
listen
good
to
with
his
lyrics,
stuff.
isn't he? Like, so I listen.
Yeah,
I
he
used to
is.
listen to Eminem on my way to play hockey, like all the time. I played hockey like 3 times a week, and like I don't know, like he rhymes things that don't rhyme, but they do when he says it. He like it. If I were to write a poem, it would have basically like 8 or 12 syllables every freaking line all the way down. He does he goes from 12 to 4 to 9 to 2. And it works. Like mine's, Mary had a little lamb, fleece was white as snow. Everywhere that Mary went, the lambs were sure to go, right? They just kind of if you were to write them, it would look like a square. Yeah. But when Eminem rhymes, it doesn't look like a square. It looks like somebody just freaking dropped a bunch of words, spilled them out of a bucket. And it works, and it's awesome. And to me, that was where he innovated in rap. Because everybody else was just kind of lining up like Mary Had a Little Lamb. And then Eminem comes out, and all of a sudden, boom, 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 long lines, short lines.
You trying to say Trick Daddy can't rhyme?
I don't know. I don't know Trick Daddy.
I was just thinking about that one line you talk about. I know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody.
But yeah, he I don't know. That's one of the things I liked about Eminem. He broke all these rules, and even for I guess I consider myself a non-music person. I aspire to be, but I'm not. And they it just works. It clicks. I instantly get what he's going for and how it works. And Eminem's awesome, man. He's old too, isn't he? 39.
He's a
Yeah,
dog.
he's up there. He's up there. He was. Oh, God, I should Google this.
Yeah, I'm hitting it here. He is 39. I was right. He's older than me.
Boom. My only experience with rap is I have another friend that I lived on my floor who was the suite mate of the guy who listened to a whole shitload of metal.
Mm-hmm.
He used to listen to a lot of rap when he played League of Legends and Diablo now. And I think it's a Biggie song where it's he's talking about I think the line is, when I die, I want to go to hell because I'm a piece of shit and hard to fucking tell. That's pretty hard, man.
Dude.
Biggie went hard in the paint.
Man, Eminem goes hard too. He says things that I feel bad about thinking. He's
You guys are throwing lyricists out here. Won't you do Raekwon or fucking, people like that?
I thought for sure you were going to go
No
herbal
idea
tea
who
with
that
that.
is.
Or back to Sage Francis, like you said.
Nas, Mos Def, Sage Francis. Sage Francis, he's a source winner. Eminem's never a source winner.
I don't know
Look
what
at
a
Immortal
source winner
Technique.
is. But dude, Immortal Technique. Oh, they have that one song. Dude, it's something Running with the Devil. Somebody help me. What is that Immortal Technique
Dance
song?
with the
That's a-
Devil.
that's a
And
Van
Van
Halen song.
It's not a band.
What did you say? Did I do something wrong?
Mortal Technique's not a band. It's one guy.
Oh,
And
did
he
I
had the
call
song
him a
Dance with
band?
the Devil.
Whatever. I know that song, Dance with the Devil by Immortal Technique, and dude,
That guy's every song he puts out is lyrically genius. You go down his album 1 through 15 is great.
that guy, I'm out of words, man. When I watch a movie, I'm impressed if the movie moves me, right? Good or bad, right? Sometimes I'll see a victory scene and it makes me feel excited for it. Sometimes I'll see a loss. There was an old movie, help me with the name. Demi Moore was in it, Woody Harrelson was in it, Robert Redford was in it. Indecent Proposal, right? Have you guys seen the movie Indecent
seen it.
Proposal?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So for those who hasn't, in super fast mode, Demi Moore and Woody Harrelson play a really happy couple. Robert Redford offers $1 million to sleep with Demi, and they do it because $1 million can make all their dreams come true. Demi kind of falls for the Robert Redford character and eventually goes back to Woody. And the reason it moved me was because, like, that relationship will always have a scar on it. That relationship is never quite the same. At the very end of the movie, forgive me for spoiling it, they hold hands and it kind of implies that, you know, they're going to go back to where they were, but they will
Bet
never.
you fucking broke down reading a notebook.
They will never go back to where they were, right? Like this, you know, you can heal, but they're scarred. And, you know, I finished watching that movie like, oh, this is a horrible, horrible thing that happened to this couple. Like, they basically consented to cheat, but they're. And look, if you have an open marriage or something, that's your thing. But that wasn't their thing, and it's not mine. And I could kind of relate to how damaged they were from that. Anyway, Dance with the Devil, you watch that, like you listen to that song, and you're like, oh my god, like it moves your soul.
We gotta say we can't really tell what the song's about because it's almost a spoiler. You gotta listen to it.
Oh yeah, so "Dance with the Devil" by Immortal Technique is the name of the song. I'm sure like freaking the Pirate Bay is lighting up right now, but
It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube.
oh yeah, YouTube, right. But yeah, like when I finished listening to that song, all of a sudden you start and you're almost, you know, getting your inner gangster on, and by the end of it, you're like, oh my gosh, like there's a scarring here that's not fixable, and that's a cool thing. And heck, you know what? I'll say an Eminem song has never quite moved me like that. Like I enjoy them, but I enjoy them like I do "Raise Your Glass." Like I don't afterwards.
Sage Francis, "The Best of Times" is another song just like that.
Really, dude? I'm surprised you
yeah.
haven't brought up Herbal Tea. Yeah.
Wax and Herbal Tea. They're more fun music. They're like music Woody likes to listen to. They're
I like
about
those
having
guys.
A good time.
Yeah.
They have, you know, smiling and just, you know, I love that kind of music. I love when something comes on in the truck. I like to crank the stereo and put the windows down and be like, yeah, it makes you feel alive.
Yes.
I mean, I don't listen to fucking Pink, but somebody else.
I'm just picturing Woody in his truck right now, windows down, cruising through the streets, and just like blasting some
here's
Pink
what you don't
down.
know. Woody has mud tires on his truck too.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, my truck is
Woody goes
pimped.
mudding, blasting like, you know, Fireworks by Katy Perry.
Dude,
and
my
Raise Your
truck-
Glass by Pink.
I have a steel front bumper that I made myself with a winch on it. I got like mud tires on it. My rear bumper I made after I smashed up the original one. My truck's ready to go. It's ready to front
My
and rear
truck is
lockers.
redneck. I have a gun rack in mine.
Dude, Gommel, baby. Like, you're not... Come on. Your truck is not nearly as redneck as mine, right?
Woody had to build a rack to keep all of his Pink CDs in the back of his car.
Hey, I have a subscriber who says that he wrote a poem yesterday. You guys want to hear it?
Sure.
See it.
Sure.
All
Let's
right.
get
I'll tell you
Eminem
another
to rap
movie. Since we're doing that interchange, a death sentence when his kid dies, that's fucking moving. You guys ever see that? No.
No.
Nope.
You've never seen Death Sentence?
It sounds like you
You're
just
all
spoiled
this
it.
wing.
Hey, did you put your phone number in the Painkiller Already chat?
Yes, I did.
All right, so here's how this goes. You read your poem,
Okay.
and then Wings of Redemption will give his honest critique of it.
Oh,
God.
Lord.
All right, one second.
This can only end
Why do
one
I
way.
take it? Because I write poetry?
No, because you're not held back by manners. I think you'll lay it out there.
I shoot him straight.
You
I
shoot
calls
him
like I
straight.
sees 'em.
There it is.
All right. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right. Hold up, I opened up the wrong thing. How embarrassing. All right, here it is. It's a little bit long, but it should last like a minute 30 seconds. Here it goes. I latched onto your hand, knowing it's the last time, trying to remember how it feels the last time we grabbed tight. I felt it in my gut, and I knew this was the last bye, and this was the first time I shed a tear from my glass eye. I kept on trying, but, you grew apart. I've been hurt before, but I've never been hurt in the heart. Time heals the wounds, but I know it doesn't heal the scars. And our love painted pictures, man, we even mastered that art. I took your words to heart, feeling it's the truth. You told me you cared, but neither of us really knew. I'm sorry I screamed, fought, and I'm sorry I cussed too. We ended on all right, but still, fuck you. Fight after fight, and even round after round, we fought so many times I even lost count. Unknowingly digging my own grave in the ground. Man, with you, I fucked up the lost and found. At first you knew yourself, and then I made you lost. Love, a two-way street. How did it ever stop? I'm sorry. I never would have done anything if I weighed out the cost. I should have just shut up the first time you asked me to stop. So thank you for telling me how you honestly feel. A girl who tells the truth to me means a great deal. But either way, you had my heart on a reel. You tore my heart out, and the pain was unreal. You had me on your hook, and you pulled me in. Afraid to take a step, so you told me everything. It was going to be okay, and they will be there till the end. The end was getting bent, and that was something I couldn't comprehend. Now I ended up as being your boring friend, and even then, being my friend was just a trend.
Let me go ahead and critique this. One,
Oh God.
you have good eternal rhyme. Eternal rhyme is key to reading poetry because poetry is just something that somebody wants to read and enjoys to read. When you read a good poem, it kind of hits your head and it almost feels like a song. But you're at the point where it feels too much like a song, and I would cut the entire back end of it off. I would end it at "fuck you," because it seems to be more short, simple, and sweet. Because after the word "fuck you," it seems like you're going into like a monologue of your relationship with her, and that's more of a story than a poem.
Dude.
Oh, that makes sense. I mean, I originally wrote this as a rap.
I could tell because it's just the way that it clicks.
I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, well, thanks for your feedback.
Dude, if
Thank
you
you.
like, I feel like the Paula Abdul in this panel here, but it was really good. Like, I expected it to be lame, and then all of a sudden, I'm like, man, like, if you catch all the words, this thing. Now the reading of it could have been better. Right? Like, I think if you had taken your time, it would have been more powerful. But the words were there.
Yeah.
Just.
He's probably nervous.
Yeah, I was just afraid to bore you guys.
Yeah, and I see where you're coming from. You know, if it had gone on for 7 minutes or something, that would have been slow. But I thought you did a great job.
I thought it was just a little too long. Like it hit home after "fuck you." Like I try not to swear when I write stuff. I try not to do. I try to save a cuss word for when it really matters, when it really hits home.
Yeah, definitely, I understand.
And I thought you used that cuss word really well in that piece of writing. But I kind of lost interest afterward.
Yeah, thanks a lot, because, like, I hear your poems on your channel, and they're great, too, so, like, that sort of inspired me to write my own, and so it's great to finally hear feedback from you.
All right, I'll be the Randy Jackson of this podcast. Yo, dog, I like your rhyme scheme. I like everything about you, dog. I think we send you to Hollywood. I'm a yes.
It was dreadful.
Thank you.
Good job, man.
You got Mr. MrITryHard. Good job.
I'm a big fan of all of you guys, so thanks and keep on doing what you guys are doing.
Thanks, man.
Oh.
Good night.
No, but all in all, that was legit. I
It was.
agree. If he read it slow in a more
enjoyed
of
that
a
man's
a
poetry.
melodic tone, yeah, it would have been a lot. It was good though. I can't write shit like that. That's for sure.
You could tell he was nervous, and
Oh, yeah.
there's a lot more meaning behind that piece of writing than he actually gave us. He didn't read it with the emotion that was written in,
Yeah,
because it was written in a downtrot.
yeah.
So he should have read it in a downtrot.
Yeah, like
Delivery is what it's all about.
Write
right.
it 6 beers deep. Read it 6 beers deep. That's the best way to do it.
I like that. that's awesome. Yeah, and I bet he was capable of a much better delivery. He was just, on PKA, and he felt like he only had 60 seconds to get it out. But, yeah. And someone said I was being rude. I didn't mean to be rude. That wasn't planned. My wife planned it, but not to come in right now while the guy's doing his thing.
Colin approves of all your poetries.
Colin approves, yeah. That's funny. I think we're going to wear these shirts we haven't filmed the microwave thing yet, which we're behind schedule. We usually do it Wednesdays. But tomorrow we're going to microwave some stuff. And
You know how hard it is to find a used microwave?
You can find them on
bro.
Craigslist. The challenge is that, buying it.
Driving 40 minutes for a $10 microwave.
That's it, right? Like, I can get microwaves are, the cheapest ones are like $60 or $70 at Target. And I can get one for like 30 or 40, but you call, they're not there, they want you to call back some other time, you're talking to the guy's wife, and my husband really handles the microwave sales in the house, and it's like, screw it, I don't know.
Yeah. Have you considered I don't know how many pawn shops are in the local area of where you guys are, but where I am, they're everywhere, and like they're cheap as shit. They're like $10-15. So
You should just order in bulk, Woody. Just order like a pallet full of microwaves. And be good for a
Pallet
month
of
or not.
microwaves.
I have
yeah,
broken
just
a
keep it for a
microwave the last 4 weeks in a row. Like that, I didn't expect. Even and I don't know if the marshmallow one broke a microwave, but we discovered it was broken during the marshmallow series.
dude, just
I
get
don't understand how
Sunbeam to
marshmallows can break
sponsor
a
you.
microwave.
You broken 4 microwaves?
Yeah, the symptom that I get most of the time is that they turn on, but if you get even like the tiniest little sparkiness in them, then they turn right off. So a brand new microwave apparently will take spray paint and just keep going until it catches on fire. But once you explode something in them, they get all sensitive and touchy. Like I don't know if you saw last week's, but there was a CO2 cartridge, and the thing blew up. It blew the door open. The door swung back shut, and it'll turn on, and it'll run for a while. But if you put anything in it, like the sort of thing that I would put in it, then it turns off, and that's not good. So
You initiate some like third-party machine like AI in the microwave, Woody?
I don't know what it is. They just get really sensitive after I do it. So
What I plan on doing to a microwave is going to be really sensitive.
all right. So I'm gonna call. There's a guy
I
who
want to hear
said.
more about what you're thinking of doing to your microwave.
Let me say it involves poster board, 3M tape, and a magic marker.
This is some kinky shit, man.
Whatever floats your boat. I don't know. So this guy wrote a rap song. Let's hear what he has to say.
Land of the dum-dum is where I come from.
Ooh.
Hell yeah!
Judging
You
by
go,
his
boy.
lyrics
Shit.
Are you sure this guy's a rapper?
nice.
You know what smiles me up now is the big booty bitches from YouTube.
Hey, did you leave your phone number in the Painkiller Already chat?
Say it again?
Did you leave your phone number in the Painkiller Already chat?
I think you got...
All right, that's not going to work.
Sweet Jesus!
I'm pretty sure I heard the stream in the background though of his voice.
I don't know. The audio was so bad, and he was
Yeah.
kind of slow to respond, like he might have been, dropped on his
Slow.
head or something. Like that wasn't going to work out. So,
And I've only wrote one rap song my entire life.
oh yeah? Do you have it?
Well, I wrote 16 bars one time for a contest, and this was recent.
Hey, watch that. I linked a video in the Skype chat. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that, but the artist's name is Don Tripp. That's probably the best rap song I've ever heard. It's pretty good.
What about that pale kid raps fast guy?
Oh, that kid's crazy, man.
Kid's a boss. He was on
That
a
kid's-
SourceFed video a couple days ago. I was watching him. I hadn't seen him for a while.
All right, I got this Would You Rather. I just Googled it, and this is the first thing that popped up.
Oh god.
All right. Now keep in mind, bear in these is spelled B-E-A-R, not like naked, but like animal. Would you
Okay.
rather fight a shark with bear arms or fight a bear with shark arms?
Bear with sharks don't. Okay, you
Bear with
definitely bear
shark
with shark arms. That's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, that's not what you want. That's just gonna run at you with sharks on his hands.
All you have to do is
not
knock
sharks
it over.
forearms. He's got like the way I imagine it,
fins.
is like a bear with fins.
Oh,
So he can't. He has to stand up, and walk to you, so you can actually like walk faster. And
see,
he can
that's
move.
fun. I interpreted it a third way. I thought I'm fighting a standard issue shark with bear arms, or a standard
Yeah.
issue shark, a bear with shark arms. And I get like big shark jaws instead of hands, and I get to fight a bear with them.
Yeah, that's what I was seeing too.
Okay, then that changes the entire dynamic of the question.
Yeah, so you're a human with shark arms or bear arms fighting standard issue sharks and bears.
Because the question makes no sense either way, if you think about it. Because I mean, if a bear's running at you with fins, it's kind of a pussy bear, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah, he just like, bro.
it just makes no sense.
He just kind of slides his body along the ground like a turtle. All right, so let me read it again. Would you rather fight a shark with bear arms or rather fight a bear with shark arms?
Okay, so in the first scenario, I've got massive, hairy, clawed arms, right?
Yes,
Yes.
bear arms.
Okay. Can I have one of each?
Oh,
Can I
you
go
know,
akimbo on this?
it's funny because I interpreted a bear arm to have a bear's head on it, and
Yeah.
a shark arm to have a shark head on it, and that's
In
kind
that case, I definitely want the shark arm.
Well, the other thing is when you have shark arms, I think the bear is a much tougher customer. I'd rather fight a shark, but the thing is, all you get are crappy bear arms.
Well, it depends. Are you fighting them in the water or on land? There's kind
Yeah,
of
because
an
if you're
advantage.
fighting like in the water with like bear heads on your shoulders, you're not gonna do shit.
You know, you're right. There's definitely a whole lot of unquestioned answers. And, you know, by the way, if I'm fighting a shark in the water with bear arms, I'm concerned that my bear arms might drown if I don't let them breathe every so often. Like, I can start biting again. But
Don't wait. So don't sharks use their fins to like navigate through water? So if it has bears instead of fins, wouldn't it like swim in a straight line the whole time?
You're talking
Yeah, I
about
think
your
we're-
arms yourself versus a shark.
yeah,
Yeah,
we're going to
the bear
take
and the
Mr.
shark
I
that
Try
you're
Hard,
fighting are both like
Oh.
anatomical.
and we are going to upgrade you with either bear arms or shark arms. Which,
Oh, give me the sharks!
Hell yeah, dude.
right?
I'm just comparing
Like, there's
teeth
no,
at this
there's
point.
no choice.
Yeah.
If it's shark heads as your arms, it's got to be the shark.
Oh yeah.
I think I could take a bear like that. I just go for the jugular.
I don't think I'd want to do either one.
Yeah.
Now, do I have to keep the bear and shark arms after I've?
I mean, a shark's a
hypothetically
lot
beaten
more
this
docile than a bear
animal?
is. Like, a shark's more like, he's going to bite you if he wants to bite you. A bear's more territorial. But like you said, like, how good's a bear underwater?
Yeah.
Are
But
bears
how good
that
is a
aggressive?
shark out of water?
Yeah, how good is a shark on land?
You gotta
Well, wait,
keep
wait.
like dousing your shoulders with like buckets of water to keep your shark arms alive.
Mr. I Try Hard, you're Canadian, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so how aggressive are bears?
Oh, man.
He could be Canadian just to mess with a bear. We got black bear right here, Woody.
I'm just
I got one in the
messing.
backyard. It's on a leash.
When we were at paintball and we were, no, I'm not actually
No,
anti-Canada.
no, no,
I swear I'm not. But we were teasing him as if we were, and it was so unfair because it was like 4-on-1. And he's like, Canada's a great country. And we listed
There
off
was
all the...
another Canadian in the room, and he wasn't even talking.
Yeah, he wasn't... I didn't even remember that he was... Who was the other Canadian?
Wolf.
Oh, Wolf. Yeah. Yeah, he was just laughing at our jokes.
Yeah. That's not cool, man.
We were listing like these great American inventions, like I don't know, flying
The
to
Canadian
the moon.
arm.
Oh my gosh, the Canadian arm. And we were like the hockey puck, the hockey mask, the hockey stick. Yeah, Canada's invented some stuff as well.
Mr. I Try Hard, have you seen a video called Talking to Americans?
No.
It's a video of this guy. Apparently, I have a friend who's from Canada that showed me it. Apparently, there's this big talk show host that goes down to the States and talks to people and just gives them bullshit facts about Canada. Like, Canada just legalized insulin this past weekend. What do you think about that? And gets their just dumbass reactions. It's pretty funny.
I don't even want to talk about Canada, man. Last time I did with Woody, yeah. Let's not get into that.
I got
Your
him.
America's
Canada-
hat.
Apparently, Canada just passed 1,000
And
miles
you're
of
a
paved road.
toilet.
Oh, see, I like to think of us as Canada's underwear.
I'd rather go commando.
It's Florida, man. We're packing. Canada,
Yeah.
Canada's got it going on.
Florida is hung.
All right, I got a would you rather for you guys.
Go ahead.
All right, would you rather sit on a dick and eat a cake, or sit on a cake and eat a dick?
Oh my gosh.
Can I do both?
All at the same time.
Yeah, it's so long as they're both cakes.
They didn't say penetrating, so you could pretty much sit on a guy's lap and eat some cake. So I'm gonna go with that.
I'm pretty sure it's implied, Wings.
Yeah, it's
It
implied.
is implied, it's not
take
said.
Up a poop shoot.
Going
I don't
to the
know.
bank and getting money out doesn't mean you robbed the bank.
You know what?
That's
Like,
not a good analogy at all.
I think this is gonna be the unpopular choice. I'm not sure. And I'm still thinking it through, but man, I think I'd rather
You have to eat
sit
it,
on a
Woody.
dick and eat the cake.
Nope. You have to go with
Oh.
less damage here. Less damage. That thing is going to damage you if you aren't prepared for it. If you sit on it. Just saying.
Now, are we talking like, bite the pillow, I'm going in dry, and you're eating cake? Or is there some...
Is it really
Is there,
going to be like we're just going to sit on it, right? He's not going to freaking pound it, and I've passed
Have you
poops that
ever
are
had
nearly
anything
penis
inside of there that's,
size.
like, more than 4 inches? Think about it. It's going to hurt.
I think the hurting part's the orifice. I mean, anything else goes in, whatever. I mean,
You will be bleeding.
Nah.
I just got a whole new mental image. I don't want to.
The thing is, it's the other side of it, right? Like, I don't really want a penis in my mouth. And
I don't want a penis in my butt.
Yeah,
you also
Tell
got to think of
yourself
what comes
this.
with a penis in your mouth. Nice, hairy, fucking, like,
yeah,
boobs.
I
right
just
now.
imagine that I could, like,
thanks.
I could focus my mental energy on the cake and not the penis in my rear, and be like, just mind
That
over
has to be
matter.
some damn good cake.
It would have to be outstanding cake. But I don't know. Stream. What do you think? Would you rather have the cake in your mouth or the penis in your mouth?
Oh God, I'm
I'll
seeing
eat
a
a
bunch
dick.
of. Are they white or black?
Oh,
I'm not sure it matters.
That's a game changer.
Oh, you're talking about the size. Yes. Yeah. Ideally they're Asian, right?
oh God.
What?
Maybe if you switch the food around, I would change. If you had like a Chick-fil-A spicy chicken sandwich, I'd be eating that thing and going anal. But
Ah.
if it was a cake, it'd be the other way around.
This is
'Cause I hate
dreadful.
cake.
Really? So
Fuck
the
cake.
type of food
You
would
hate
dictate
cake?
whether or not you take it up the ass?
Yes, 100%. It would just it would distract me.
All right.
I feel it's not about the food. I feel if it's whether or not you want your anal virginity removed or you want to eat a dick.
Something
I mean, if you
about
put
the
it
whole.
that way, I'd probably rather suck a dick than get fucked in the ass.
There we go. Thank you, Wings.
But
Yeah,
all right,
see,
dude, I'm not
inclined to
sure
agree
you
with
got
that.
the
See, I'm
picture
taking this
proper,
question
right?
the other way. It didn't say I was getting penetrated. It said I had to sit on a dick.
But Mr.
It didn't say
MrITryHard,
the dick was hard. It didn't say the dick was in my ass.
just to be sure that you know what you're getting into, right? You're gonna put your two hands on a man's waist hip area, and you're gonna put his unit in your mouth, and you're gonna do something to it, right? I don't know if we're gonna complete
And
the
I'm
act
gonna
here.
smile in the process because I'm not taking up
Whoa!
the ass. I'm just happy I'm not getting my anal virginity removed. That's just
And,
that's
and
just
now you're getting frosting all up in your butt.
that's fine, dude. That's totally fine.
It might not be to completion though. There's too many ifs around these what ifs questions.
There are always a lot to be left, but I don't know.
I think we've reached a consensus that most people would eat the dick.
I'm
What are
not
you guys
me.
even
I'm
debating
eating the
this?
cake. I'm eating the cake. I think you guys are all wrong. I think I can sit on some guy and just sort of enjoy the cake and put the rest of
in
it
his
out of
purpose,
my
I
mind.
agree with Woody because his wrist is sprained.
I don't even know how that. So I have
All right, I
a
got another
PG
one
one.
here.
Oh, go ahead.
You guys
Maybe
are
yours
done.
is better. That one was pretty good. What do you got?
Okay, would you rather fight a duck-sized horse or five
Horse-sized
I
duck.
already
five
did this
duck-sized
one.
horses? Oh, you've already done
Already
this
did
one?
I've
this
heard this one before.
Yeah. Here, I'll do.
Okay.
I'll go.
Wow, I feel terrible.
So
now.
you guys know lol speak, right? Can I has cheeseburger, etc.
Yeah.
Would you rather be able to only speak in lol speak, or be only able to type in leet speak?
Type in
Only
lead
be able to
speak,
type
man.
and lead speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm never getting a job if I'm only speaking. Be like, I can has job, please.
Because your resume is gonna look much better in Elite, right?
Yeah, really. And
just
you
have-
can list your Call of Duty stats.
Yeah, you just have to apply at Infinity Ward. You might get a job.
All right. Would you rather be able to play every instrument at an expert level, or be fluent in every language?
Fluent in every language.
Fluent in every language.
Imagine the
Instrument.
doors that would open.
Instrument for sure.
Yeah, I gotta go instrument. I've been playing musical instruments for like half of my life. I'm down for instrument.
Yeah,
I already speak Spanish.
dude, I'm not
That's enough for
sure.
me.
There are lots of people who speak more than one language. I mean, I recognize I'm American, and there's only like 3 of us that know 2 languages here. But
There you go.
yeah, but having said that, like, I just don't see it opening that many jobs. Like, let's say hypothetically I could speak French really, really well. Well, I mean,
That's cool.
there's lots of people that can do that. I'm not sure it like really opens up commercial opportunities.
So you could start a French channel. You'd do fine.
You know what?
So you guys are thinking way too inside the box on this. I'm speaking like Swahili. You're speaking like Aborigine. That's
Oh
another.
yeah, you can make a commentary using a different language for every single
Yeah,
word.
but we also look at this. You're also speaking Aramaic, and you could be like translating all those fucking Jesus tongue guys for the church, getting paid.
Jesus tongue guys? Are we talking about
Also-
Catholics now?
Are we back to
I'm
the
talking
dick
about
and
dead
mouth
languages.
Could you read the hieroglyphs on the pyramids?
Yes, you
I'm
could.
assuming so.
Ooh, how interesting. But who would
I'm
believe
thinking
you?
about the advantages of each one. One, you're gonna get girls either way, because if you can play a guitar fluently or whatever the instrument, or
Yeah.
on the other
Dude,
hand,
you can get girls by having a steady job. Girls shouldn't factor into this shit.
no. Well,
I'm
you
a
can get
computer
steady job with
programmer
either of
rolling
them.
deep.
See, I'm in college. I'm inclined to agree with Ghost point of view. I'm not picking up any chicks with my lifeguarding job.
Yeah, if I speak Italian to a woman, she's more likely to drop her panties. I'm just saying.
There you go.
But if
I don't
you're,
think you guys are
the
trying
most
hard. You gotta
badass
play the
saxophone
music
player
better.
on the earth,
Dude, you tell them you speak French, they go crazy for you. It's the way it
And
works.
you can go to any country and perform that,
Exactly.
but you can't do that with a guitar. That's all I'm saying.
you
Ghost
can go to any
got it.
country and play guitar. You don't
Yeah.
have to speak French to go play guitar in France.
Yeah,
But see, you play guitar in Africa, dude. That it's just gonna go nowhere.
Well, they
I
won't.
don't know. Girls go crazy for accents. If you can do it in any part of the world and them
Yep.
understand you, that's a positive in my book.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh.
I guess we can
I
agree
think
to
you guys
disagree on
hold too
this.
much, I think you guys put the pussy on a pedestal too much.
Yes.
got
Is there
to.
something wrong with that, Wings?
I've been saying there's more to life than pussy.
No.
Maybe I'm missing it. What's the other thing?
There's video games, I guess.
There's fucking money. There's fucking cars.
Which
fucking
game?
money
I'm
and cars?
strange. I prefer cars than pussy. I do.
Really?
Like if you
You're
gave
like
me
that
would you
guy on
rather,
My
would you
Strange
rather never
Adventures.
get
I'm
laid
in love with
again
this
or
car.
have access to every car in the world? I would pick every car in the world.
Well,
Wait,
just
wait,
to put
wait.
it fair, wait, I think you'd have to say access to every girl in the world and access to every car in the world. I think I'd...
I'd do the car.
All right, Wings.
What?
Wings, you have one night with either the girl of your dreams or the car of your dreams.
All right,
Car of
and
my
chat,
dreams.
I want you to answer this too. There's two questions here. You want every girl in the world or every car in the world? Or the one night thing? Girl of your dreams or car of your dreams?
I gotta go with the one night with the girl because I'm just like you're just driving, and like that's pretty much
I'm gonna
it.
be a
I
lot
don't really
more than
see-
just driving.
He's going to drive
Are you gonna be
fast?
picking up girls with the dream car?
You could.
That's okay. You roll up in some like crazy Audi or like something like that. That's definitely
You don't need a
Are
fucking
you talking
crazy
about-
Audi. My dream car is a 1970 Dodge Challenger 440 with a six pack.
Wow. I just got schooled. All right, I'm just gonna stop talking.
Fuck
know-
this fucking Audi. I don't drive the fucking foreign pieces of shit.
Girl is winning in the chat, but there's some car votes too.
Yeah.
Hey, look at it this way. My trucks, they love me inside them.
Oh, wait, what?
Somebody make a fucking shirt right now.
Wow.
I can get them wet with a water hose.
Are you Wings? Are you insinuating that you're gonna have sex with this 1974 car of your dreams?
No, it's a pun of words, dude. What do you do when you get to a car? You get inside of a car. She always wants me inside of her. Come on now.
She.
Yeah, cars
Yeah,
are girls.
girls are girls, yeah. But shouldn't trucks be boys? Am I alone in that?
No.
I know they're not, but it just seems like trucks
They're
and
just
battleships and
butch
stuff
people.
really
No,
should be
You see my
guys.
Really
you see my Chevrolet Woody? Can you say that's a boy truck?
Are
Yes.
we having this conversation?
Yes.
I mean, my truck is maroon.
That's a boy truck.
Ain't a boy truck. That's Christine.
Trucks and SUVs, man, they're male.
I have Christine, Bethany, and Samantha.
You name them?
Oh.
Yeah.
This is. I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Okay, I've called my cars maybe before, like baby before, like come on baby, let's go. But
You know,
To
not
give
only
them
do
a
I
name.
name my cars, but other people know their names too, and they call them that.
Really?
See, my first car was a 2000 like bright blue Pontiac Sunfire,
Was
and it
this
was
name
called
piece
the
of shit?
Smurf. No, it was called the Smurf Turd. I swear to God, called the Smurf Turd.
The Smurf
That thing
turd.
was, it was the best. I still love that car. We had to sell it when we moved down to Atlanta, though.
In high school,
mine
I used to
was-
borrow my father's Chevrolet Cavalier. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's just not
Oh,
a
yeah.
sexy car.
Uh-huh.
And we called it the
Really?
Shaggin' Wagon.
The Shaggin' Wagon.
Hmm
I had an 89 Chrysler LeBaron. Yeah, obviously, it was red. So it was
Pussy
the Red
destroyer,
Baron.
huh?
No, it was a beast. It was the Red Baron, dude.
Oh. See, other people name their cars. You're more intimate with your cars than you think.
I'm more intimate with females than with my cars, Wings.
Yeah.
Like no matter how intimate I'll get with my car,
You know what a car doesn't have? It doesn't have, problems. It doesn't have depression. It doesn't have birthday
Didn't have
movies.
pussy.
Yeah, cars have
Tailpipe.
problems.
Tailpipe, man.
But
Oh my god.
Dude, I can think
And for
of
you
my life.
ladies,
I've had
stick
more
shift.
smiles inside my car than I ever had with, dating girls.
you had
You know,
more.
you get the fucking windows down, you get the sound system bumping, you sit there feel alive.
But the thing
Can't do that
is,
with a girl.
so allow me to get serious for a second here. Like, when it comes to real life fulfillment, when it comes to, really being there for when you need somebody, that's where girls' come up big and cars don't. Like, your car doesn't really.
What if you need to get out the damn woods? A girl can't help you there.
Yes, you can.
What if you need to pull a tree out of the road?
All right, so I guess.
These aren't like life-altering situations that we're talking
Yeah.
about.
What if you're stuck in the
my
mud?
God.
How's a girl going to help you there?
Come across a car with gas in it, you're in a lot better situation.
My life is nothing if I don't pull out this tree stump of my yard.
No.
That's it. I'm out.
So wait,
What happens if that girlfriend of yours falls down and needs to go to the hospital and you got a
Life
car?
alert, man. Life alert.
Life alert.
Cars are a very useful thing to have in life.
I can agree with that, but so
Yeah, no, I'm not
is a girl.
disagreeing with you.
So
I'm
wait,
not
You
on
would
board
give
with your
away.
severity.
You would give away, like, if you had to give away cars or girls for the rest of your life, you'd give away girls.
Yes.
No.
Because
See,
what?
yeah.
What am I going to do? Walk to work?
Well,
Yeah.
there's other options.
Don't you work
Motorcycle.
out of your home?
Okay, I'm going to walk to work. I'm going to.
Take the bus.
See, there's other options to vehicles.
Yeah.
To women, it's either women or men.
I want to.
My hand's another option to a woman.
That was well said.
Wayne is going to be picking up his hot date in, Chad over here and bringing it out in his dream car.
I just picture myself, right? Like with this, totally hot, perfect woman and a John Deere lawnmower. Like, compromises were made.
You ready for a night out on the town, baby?
We had a muffler on it next week.
Oh, I went to motorcycle races. And they have them in, sometimes I don't actually live like a really redneck day-to-day lifestyle, but I am in North Carolina and that stuff is available. And they have riding mower races in this area. And we went and we checked them out. Dude, these things go like 70 miles an hour on a dirt oval track. And they're just like...
That's gotta be dangerous, man.
Asking
They're-
for
Dude, some of them roll and stuff, but and they crash into each other because, you might assume that lawnmower drivers are professionals, but they're really not. They're just regular people, and they they'll just T-bone broken lawnmowers and stuff like that. It's pretty badass lawnmower races.
So, what are you and Kyle coming down for a bike week?
When is no? I hadn't even thought about that.
It's right here. It's about to start.
You guys heading out to Myrtle Beach for Bike Week or somewhere closer?
I live in Myrtle Beach.
Okay.
He lives
I
out
gotcha.
just outside Myrtle Beach. No, I'm gonna be home this week, and then I think the next week I have E3. But yeah,
What are you guys most excited about for E E3?
I don't even know what the fuck E3 is.
I've never been to it. So E3 is the big electronics
Electronics
expo.
Entertainment Expo.
There you go, Electronics Entertainment Expo. So there's a huge gaming contingent of it, but there's also other stuff to check out, like cameras and phones and electronics stuff.
It's just a lot of tech stuff.
A lot of tech stuff.
Can you film inside of it?
Yep.
don't
Yes.
That's where Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo do their big releases for the next year,
Yeah.
and
there are
games do
Go ahead.
first looks and stuff like that.
yeah.
Yeah,
There are some restricted areas where you can't film though.
I had been hoping that they would announce a new console. I don't even care if it's Xbox or PS3. I just want it now.
I know they're talking about the Wii U.
Doesn't
No,
look like
no,
it's
I meant a
happening,
real
right?
console.
Yeah, come on, man. Wii U.
Yeah.
No, man,
It
Wii
is-
U looks
Let's
legit.
talk about what are we going to do for the new console. Are you going to actually stand in line, or are you just going to overpay for it?
overpay for it.
That's
what
what I'm pretty
you
much
gotta
going to do.
No, you gotta buy two. You gotta be the first person in line, and then just beat the shit out of one of them right in front of everyone.
Just
and have them
microwave it.
Melt down.
I'm really
That's a
hoping.
good video. Come out, open it up, and just throw it.
I got it.
I wonder.
Go Office Space on that thing.
I want a new console, man. I'm ready for it now.
I do too.
I will attempt to get it.
But how
early.
much? How much should I pay for a new console?
$1,000.
They're going to be $600-700.
They're going to be $700 out the gate. So how much do you think it's going to take for me to pay somebody to let it out of their hands as soon as they buy it?
$1,000 to
Yeah,
$1,200.
Yeah, probably double.
$1,700? No. Probably 1,500. Probably 15 to 2,000.
Would that if I came with you $1,500 after you stood in line all day, would you take it?
It's going to be on eBay at that price, dude.
I would without a doubt. Are you?
I'm just going to go up to a fucking Best Buy like, all right, $1,500. Whoever wants to give me theirs.
I mean, obviously, you're not going to get any dirty GameStop employees.
See, I know. What is with them?
Yeah, really.
Holy smokes,
Well, don't worry,
GameStop
they're going to be out of
employees.
business here soon anyway when the new console drops.
It's like, I'm here holding $3,000 in my hand, and you won't give me Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. No, sir, I'm sorry. This is my job. I'm just really dedicated to the company.
I'm
They're
just trying to keep
ridiculous.
them standing in line.
I would stand in line. Like the thing is, I want it early. Standing in line isn't going to get it to me 2 weeks before everybody else. Like that.
Do you feel like a console getting it early is a little bit different than getting a game early?
There's no reason to get a console.
you
Games
should
don't
get
get
both.
released till like 2 weeks later.
Nah,
Yeah, that's my feeling.
there'll be games. Wait, do you think?
Yeah,
No,
like they
there'll
don't
be launch
release
games.
the games until launch day.
No,
Yeah.
but usually new consoles come out with at least one game in it, right? So if you get a console early, you'll get a game with it.
Watch it be that.
That's like a survivor pack to keep selling them later on.
What was that
They sell
worst
it.
game ever
No,
that
no,
came
no,
out
no,
with
no,
the
but they
Kinect,
have-
where you
like,
pet virtual
Xbox
animals?
didn't even come with the cords to hook it up. You got to buy those separate.
No, you
Actually,
don't.
Xbox came with the
Nowadays
cords.
you don't, but they used to.
No, Xbox came with an
No,
HDMI cable.
I got mine like a year after it came out. I had all my stuff.
Yeah,
I
they
just
always
thought
come
it
with
didn't come
component
with
cables.
HDMI.
And I had to go
Regardless,
buy-
odds are that a new Xbox will play the Xbox 360 games, and the PS4 or whatever will play the PS3 games, so you
they
can
said
use
they
that.
wouldn't do that already.
Some awesome
Really?
person in the
They're-
chat
Yeah,
wrote.
they're not
That's
backwards
bullshit.
compatible.
Somebody in the
There's no
chat
way that
wrote.
they're gonna-
I work for GameStop in Kansas. If you come here with that kind of money, I'll hook you up.
It's
So-
too much. It's too much because they have to add old hardware to the development of the system, so they're not doing it anymore. It's too much money.
I'm fine with that. I'll have an Xbox anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I still
me
got my
too.
PlayStation 3. I don't really need another PlayStation 3 that.
Yeah,
for
exactly. Yeah,
PlayStation.
the backwards compatibility is not that big a selling point to me, so I don't really mind. But I got to get it early. I got to get Black Ops 2 early. I need to get the console early and find some way to make that happen.
Yeah, I'm hoping
Yes.
for some Half-Life 3 at E3. It's a long shot. I don't
They
know if
already
you guys
said
are a
that they're
fan
not
of that.
doing anything about Half-Life.
Yeah, but they would say that, and then they would surprise you at E3. That's kind
Gabe
of how it
Newell
works.
is like the world's biggest troll, man.
He's a son of a bitch,
but he's everyone's favorite son of a
Do
bitch.
you guys think that
Yeah.
the
Who are we talking about?
Gabe Newell, the head of Valve.
Oh, I heard someone say that Gabe Newell should be president of the world, so there'll never be a World War III. Like, it wouldn't happen. There's no Half-Life 3, there's no Left 4 Dead 3, there's no, what else 3?
They'll just be teasing it for 15 years.
Yeah, it will go go forever, and they'll just
They'll be
World
like,
War
we'll do
III.
it. It's going to be soon. It will happen. And then, never.
Someone said that the Xbox 720 won't have DVD or Blu-ray. I've heard that too, and that wouldn't bother me at all.
I heard it was going to have Blu-ray.
which one comes out first, the PS4 or the 720?
No,
They
it's
didn't
not
even announce
clear.
a
It
release
should
date
be.
for any of them.
I think they're both going to be Christmas of 13.
Yeah.
So
that's right.
Sony isn't going to be dropping the ball this time.
Not this time, no. And Sony
sure
kind
they
of did
will.
drop the ball. Like, they came out a year later, and I've played both systems, and I would not say that the Sony has like a year worth of hardware advancement over the Xbox.
It doesn't. I mean, the only thing the Sony PlayStation has over it that I like, it has a better Netflix player on it.
It does. Yep.
It has, and the interface is a little prettier.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I like the Xbox
But that's an
dashboard
opinion.
more than the...
Well, actually, the interface on the Sony is traditionally prettier. I think they've closed the gap pretty much with the last dashboard update.
Yeah, I like this new dashboard.
But there are some downsides to the PlayStation 2, like the HDMI crap
Oh
that
yeah.
they pull with the capture devices and
Most
stuff.
of the
Yeah,
things
it's
I-
hard for you guys to stream and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, most of
Yeah.
the stuff I
I
don't
know
like
Woody has
about.
problems with it all the time.
I mostly figured
I
out.
also like the renting movie policy better on the PSN than the Xbox.
What I was
I don't
gonna.
like Zune as a service as a whole, though.
I've been
I
trying to
hate
get
I
in.
have to, I have to buy Microsoft points. That PSN just allows you to use real money.
Yeah,
The,
it just makes no sense why they wouldn't just say, okay, you want $20 game? Just give us your credit card and we take $20. Nope, you have to buy, 1,600 Microsoft points of an abstract monetary
because-
system that we make
yeah.
up.
No, it's because that $20 game, you're going to have to buy $25 worth of points. And then you're going to have $5 extra left, and then blah, 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 and you have extra points.
Yeah, really.
I agree.
It's just to make you spend more money, dude.
So
Yeah, that's all it is.
I can't talk at all. First of all, I agree. I hate the points thing that Xbox does. Most of the problems I have with the PS3 are kind of unique to YouTube. Like, I hate the HDCP connection, or copyright protection stuff, the HDCP. But if I wasn't a YouTuber, it wouldn't bother me in the slightest. When you joining games is really hard to do, and like managing a big friends list is really difficult on the PS3. But those are YouTube problems. Like, they're not like if I wasn't on YouTube, most of the issues I had with the PS3 wouldn't be problems at all.
Don't the message all load once you boot up the machine, too? So, like, you got to wait there for 5 minutes until all your messages load?
It's not that long,
Yeah.
but to delete messages, so sometimes I'll just delete all my messages at one time on the PS3, and it literally takes like between 18 and 30 minutes. Like it's
Oh,
long.
God.
Yeah, like it's
That
not.
sounds dreadful.
That's not exaggerating at all. Like I'll delete it and then I'll
I
watch
do
a
it when I
TV
go
show.
out somewhere. Like if I plan on going somewhere for 2 hours, I just do it and leave it on.
Yeah,
That
That's
sounds
smart,
like,
actually.
sounds like a
Right.
PC update or something.
Yeah, that's a pain in the ass, though.
yeah, it has some problems, but
It probably wouldn't be as bad for somebody else because, like, as YouTubers, like I literally get thousands of messages a week.
right. Again, that's just a YouTube problem. Like, so want to hear something that I do, right? When I stream, before I delete all my friends. And the reason is, like, let's say I added you as a friend my previous stream. Well, you might not necessarily be on today. So I want everyone on that friends list to be filled with people who want to play with me today. And that process of just, like, deleting all your friends from a previous stream, it's such a pain in the butt. I, like, hire my kids to do it. Like, here's $10. Just handle this for me. And that's how we do it.
I'd like to see like buddy lists almost like on the new dashboard for the Xbox and the PS3. Like, these are my YouTube friends, these are my high school friends, and these are all the rest of the people that I just add for streams.
Yeah, like
Like-
subcategories.
Like
Yeah.
Google Plus circles.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna lean for. I'm gonna lean toward the console that doesn't change their controller.
I really like the Xbox controller.
I hope they don't change the control in either system. Just upgrade the graphics and stuff.
They could change it, just not too much.
I'll tell
I've
you.
heard that Xbox kind of ripped off the Wii U in that they're going to have a little LCD screen in the controller, which I'm not sure how I feel about.
The controller
I don't
can
know.
totally use improvement.
yeah.
Like, so I have a scuff controller, and for those of you, I swear to God, I'm not paid to say this, but I really like it. It has these paddles on the back, and these things operate my jump and my knife when I play Call of Duty. And that way, I can work the thumbsticks and knife without, like, having all those problems of coming off and not being able to aim at the same time that I'm, knifing or whatever. Or, I don't lose my ability to move when I need to jump. So, or actually, it's aim in both cases. But this is better than a stock controller. I like it. And also, the Control Freak, I like this more than the short sticks. So, although I guess if I was a kid, I might not. Like, if I didn't have grown-up hands. But, there's room for improvement on the controller. I'll go with the guy who innovates a little bit.
I'm gonna tell you what I don't want: an LCD screen.
Yeah, I
It
don't
just seems
see
like
any
Sunday
point in
jack the
that.
price up because I don't look at my controller when I'm playing, and I don't want to look at my controller when I'm playing.
They had an
Yeah.
LCD screen on the Dreamcast like years ago. Like,
Yeah.
dude,
It
they-
wasn't
Microsoft
LCD,
copied the
I don't think,
Dreamcast
then.
controller.
I'm looking
Yep.
at my control. I don't see what I do with an LCD screen. Like, I don't see how it can make things better.
They would
It'd
probably
make the
just
price
like
better for Microsoft.
they could probably tell you like your battery life on your battery on your controller or something. I don't know.
I like,
I
or
can just
maybe
hit the
you know how,
Xbox button for-
like, I wonder if there are many games who, like, okay, I'm thinking out loud here. What if you could operate a menu system? No, I don't think that's better. Like, I don't really.
See,
wanna-
that's what they have the Connect for. So I don't feel like they're gonna add any more additions to a controller when they're already to have. They want you to not use a controller at all, which, as you can see from
So-
last E3, it was all Connect. It was really disappointing.
But I
actually.
think that the reason they added Kinect was to capture the casual market as opposed to like the hardcore casual market, which I think is what most of us are. Like, I consider myself the hardcore casual guy. I'm not total competitive, but I'm hardcore casual. I bet most of my listeners are in that hardcore casual gamer category as well. And the Kinect was to grab your little sister, your mom, to bring them in too in the way that the Wii did. I don't know what.
So what if
Go ahead.
what if an LCD screen showed you like an inventory in like an RPG game or something?
That would be
That's
That's
pretty
what I
cool,
was
though.
thinking too. Like, something like that. I could see, a little Wi-Fi enabled controller. and you know, it could do something like that. Maybe that wouldn't interrupt your gameplay. You could just look down at it and find something that you need to know.
I'd be down for that because the menu system in Skyrim is the one thing that I'm not pleased about with that game.
I just hope they don't make the controller like huge and heavy and cumbersome.
Yeah, I don't want to go back to the Xbox One.
I like Skyrim a lot, but you know what I didn't like? The traveling. Like, and it was also my sort of criticism of Borderlands. I feel like I spend a lot of time just grinding from one place to the other when I'm really about like the boss battles and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, that's I guess that's part of the experience, but I guess that's why they put the fast travel system in.
Yeah, they have fast travel, right?
Yeah, you can either fast travel, or if you've already been to the location, you can fast travel.
Yeah, but
also.
see, if you take the traveling out of Skyrim, you're not Skyrim anymore. You're Borderlands.
Yeah.
Oh my.
What the hell?
So we haven't mentioned for a while. I'm running for this dance competition popularity contest thing.
Oh my god!
Love it. So vote
I just
for me.
updated my stream.
There's a link in the description, and yeah, I appreciate your votes. You're so awesome.
Oh my god!
There's more
I
tonight.
can't tell if this is awesome or like.
I'm tired.
No, I've decided this is awesome.
Look at Woody's face.
Are those bagels, Woody?
Those are
Yeah, what was
pretzels.
that?
No, I've got
Pretzels?
like they're like soft pretzels in the shape of vote wood. So
Oh god!
yeah. She's
I need to
excited.
find a wife who makes pretzels with my name on it. That would
Yeah,
be
that's
awesome.
Find someone
pretty
that's gonna
awesome.
bring me
dude.
food.
My wife is extraordinary, man. She's not to be duplicated.
He's under duress.
You know, she's gone. But yeah, she's awesome. So I don't know. I'm like out of words. Like I'm at a pause here. I've got some pretzels I could eat. But yeah, there's a link in the description. Go over to Dance On. Vote for me. I would appreciate it. That would be
I
You
fantastic.
guys should
vote
also
with it
take your time
once?
to check out my yoga
You
video.
can vote
of me
once a
failing.
day. You can vote once a day.
Once a day. Gotcha.
Yeah.
No, Wings. Wings. It's cool that you're doing this workout thing now. You got to stick with that. Like, I know you get a lot of grief and a lot of shit from your
I'm about to do it as soon as
subscribers.
Painkiller Already gets off.
Dude, Wings.
Yeah, go for it, man. That's really awesome. Like, I don't know. That's just cool that you're doing that. That's
Something
all I
about
gotta say.
yoga is cool because it's like cardio and working out and like weightlifting at the same time.
Yeah.
Wings, man.
Yeah,
I don't
stick
know.
with it, man.
So here's what I want to say. Wings, when I read my comments and there's like 100 positives and a negative, I'm like, oh man, you know, why are they being harsh on me? So I don't know if that happens when you read your comments too. But when I read your comments on those things, I see cheers and accolades and support. Like that's the deal. Like I saw one where you're riding a bike and you kind of ride it funny with your knees out because you're still shrinking. And the comments on that seem really supportive to me. Like the whole world's behind you on this thing.
Yeah. Too bad nobody lives near me.
Dude, I'm in Virginia. Let's do this thing. I'll run with you.
Shoot, come live at my house. I got an extra bedroom.
Heck yeah. You think I'm joking too?
These pretzels
Hey,
are
bring it
awesome.
on.
Shit.
See, I've been
I'm
meaning to
hoping-
start working out this summer, but I have the opposite problem. I've always been like super skinny, and I want to bulk up before school starts again.
I'm at the point where I have to work out. I can't ignore it no more
Mm-hmm.
because none of my clothes fit no more. And
I
I don't
started
feel like
working out.
buying another wardrobe.
I
That's
started-
like I'm
oh.
at the point in my life where it's like, do I really want to buy another wardrobe a size bigger that I might lose?
No, but trust me, you'll be happy to buy a wardrobe with a few sizes smaller.
Yes, I would be happier to buy a smaller wardrobe. That's the whole point. I'm like, if I buy a bigger wardrobe, I'm giving up, and that's the way I'm looking at it.
Get some wings. Get some.
Yeah.
So I'm either going to be clothesless.
Dude, if you, I can just see that. Like, all right, the workouts aren't doing so well. All of a sudden, your Friday night workouts are naked or like just boxers or something. million views, baby. It's coming.
No, but stick with it because like when you see the results, trust me, it's a pretty good feeling.
I tell you one thing that feels pretty good: those long ass pisses you take after drinking 70 ounces of
Drinking
water
so
a
much
day.
water, yeah.
Definitely. I just actually gave up soda for this month, and I feel a little bit better. I used to drink like 4 or 5 cans of like ginger ale a day. I was like addicted to it.
I got this Purita. What's it called? The P.
Purina.
Purina. No, that's the dog
I
food.
almost got you. I almost got you.
It's not Brita, but it's
Oh, you agreed with me for a half second, which was awesome.
You're like, yeah. Like, no, what the fuck?
Yeah, Purina? Oh, is it?
But yeah, it's 64 ounces. I'm like, if I could drink this every day, I'm gonna do it. And so what I've been doing is like I just force myself to drink it. Like if say I be playing Diablo 3 or something. Like every time I catch a break, take a sip of water.
Dude, trust me. The more water you drink, you'll start to appreciate more. You'll even start criticizing the type of water that you're drinking. I've stopped drinking every single cola, juices, and all that stuff, and went just straight, just cold water. That's all I drink, and it just feels good. Like, trust me, you will love it. Just give it a few weeks. Like, I'm not sure how long have you been doing this?
I'm not by no means hate water.
No, it's not the fact that you hate water. It's the fact that you miss the other things that you used to drink.
Oh yeah. Well, if I miss flavor, I usually just drink some Crystal Light.
There you go. That works.
Have you
I
tried
mean, it's like
that,
5 calories, and it's basically just water that's flavored.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
tried that-
gum's more than that.
Have you tried that Mio stuff, Wings? It's like, it comes in a little like triangle bottle, and you add it to your water for flavor.
Mm-hmm. That actually
Uh-huh.
works.
That's basically what Crystal Light is, isn't it?
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
it's not a powder. It's like a little like, it's
Yeah.
like really concentrated flavor.
Crystal
Yeah,
Light's a powder.
it's no sugar, no calories, nothing in it. It's literally flavoring. So it makes the water
And
more
it
enticing
tastes,
to
It
drink.
doesn't taste bad.
No, they have like a sweet tea flavor, and literally it makes your water taste like sweet tea.
I'm good enough just drinking plain water.
Go for it.
I mean, it's not like it's killing me.
True.
I've replaced, oh no, I did this a while ago, like all my drinks with water. And I just feel like I'm not giving up very much. Like when I give up food, I miss it. I get hungry. If you're like barely making it to your next meal because you're hungry, when it's a hardship, that really sucks. But to just swap out, like, I don't know, soda with water, you go through your day just fine, and you cut a lot of calories. Like I think it's an easy way to make a big improvement.
My main problem is like at this point of the day, I'm more like right now I've already got 1,600 calories in me, and it's like, damn, I got to make it all night without eating anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is
that's my problem too.
bad conversation while you're eating like sugar-coated soft pretzels.
See, Wings, you gotta focus on like finding stuff that you enjoy that have like little to no calories in them. Like I don't know, find a vegetable you like and eat the fuck out of that. Like that'll fill you up for hours. It's good. It's full of water too. Like I don't know.
Yeah, like celery. The positive side of celery is 90% of it is water.
What I was thinking about doing as soon as I get out this tax problem this year, I'm gonna go back to Dr. Norman. Get back on the fetramine.
So,
What?
Joe Lauzon was talking about this, and he was like, broccoli. Broccoli's it. Now, celery, you're right. That's the one that takes negative calories. You know, it actually takes more energy to digest it than you get from it.
Celery's nasty.
Yeah, but that's what Joe said. He's like, the problem with celery, and you have to... Joe says everything with full confidence. Like, every word coming out of his mouth, he is so certain of. And he's like, celery! The problem with celery? Celery sucks. Celery's bullshit. He's like, you gotta get yourself some broccoli. Broccoli, there's hardly any calories in it. It's got tons of fiber. It passes right through. But celery's bullshit. Don't eat that.
He could be totally wrong, and yet
He's usually not. Like, he's not one to, like, just guess at stuff. But, and he's kind of a quiet guy. Like, if you spend all day with him and stuff, he chimes in every so often. He's not, like, the center of the show. But, yeah, we were talking about this. It was actually Wings. You had been talking about, like, hey, I'm really hungry. I'm going to break. Should it be Subway? Should it be this? Should it be that? And he's like, broccoli, celery's bullshit. And he was just, he knew his stuff. It made me, like, at the end of it, I heard, like, oh, the answer is broccoli. If you want to just pile down food until you're not hungry anymore, make it broccoli, and it'll be pretty much,
Is there anything I can eat with broccoli? Because, like, plain broccoli is it's a little bit better than celery, but it's not much
That's
better.
my observation, too, yeah. Like, you're not going to get something good in this thing. Like, you can have popcorn with no butter and salt. Well, damn it. The point of popcorn was butter and salt. I could eat my shoelaces, too. Why would I want to? But, Yeah, but like broccoli, popcorn with no butter and salt. I think they're
I'm
both
looking at it
better
this
than
way,
celery.
Eat a pound of broccoli or take a nap.
Yeah, dude, you can eat a pound of broccoli if you want. Like, you got the Joe Lauzon stamp of approval. And then afterwards, you will pass a pound of broccoli, and you'll be good to go.
Yeah, I could just figure like the toilet bowl being green, bright green.
No, the easy way to go is just have a salad, but don't get light dressing, because that's the downside of a salad. And then just go from there. 'Cause I don't know, do you like salad wings?
Yeah, but I like it with honey mustard dressing.
Well, that's your downside.
That's
Some
the-
like a
that's
light
the problem.
ranch or something.
Change everything to light. That's like a baby step, but change everything to
There's
light.
light, there's light honey mustard, but it's no means light.
Well, dude, you got to give up something, right?
That's the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got to give up something.
that's the thing though. Like I'm sort of thinking like I could give this up, or I could just take a nap and not eat. It's like whatever.
No, but you got to eat, and then you'll like acquire the taste and start liking it. Like I used to eat a whole lot of cheese.
Maybe that's the reason we're not sucking dicks. We haven't acquired the taste yet.
Oh my god.
I like that. It's called a thread, right? When you circle back to the earlier thread in the
Yep.
conversation. Well done, Wings.
See
So,
what you did there.
yeah, wait. So, does this mean that since Joe's acquired a taste for broccoli, that he's acquired a taste for anything else?
Joe will pound your ass. I've seen it in his eyes.
So now you're calling him gay.
Mm-hmm.
That was a bad move.
Yeah.
No.
I've seen him like manhandle people. It's not even funny.
He does, right? Like,
He was showing us like what we should do in case of, I don't know, an arm bar or whatever, and he's showing it on Woody, I think. And you know, Woody's a pretty strong dude, and he was wrestling with Russia. And then he's like, well, this is what you should do. And he's holding Woody down with one hand. And Woody can literally do nothing.
oh, it's so
The guy's
ridiculous.
just like-
He was wrestling another guy, Carl. And I guess Carl had like big earrings or something, so he wanted to be beaten up gently. Joe moves in for a takedown. He picks up this full-size guy who must be, what do you think, 200, 210? What do you think he weighed?
yeah, probably.
Yeah. He like lifts him up, and then he gently places him on the ground, and that was his takedown. And he just did it like at will. He was taking this guy, like just carrying him. It's fun. Oh, and then so the day before paintball, we actually went to, Joe had a friend who trains in Chicago, so we went to their gym and trained. And at first Kyle was like, do you really want to do this? And I'm like, yes. You know, and like to put it into, I think it was Miguel Torres' gym, right? So he's like a freaking ex-champion UFC guy, and then you got Joe Lauzon. And just like, imagine if, I don't know, maybe you're into baseball, and like Maddox and Smoltz were like, hey, you want to toss it around? You say yes. Like, that's what you do. So anyway, we went to this gym, and at first they taught us technique for like an hour, and then it's time to roll. And the instructor asked Joe, he's like, oh, what are you weighing right now? And Joe's like, right now 175, probably the heaviest I've been. He goes, oh, well then you'd be good for fucking Hugo over here. And this guy, like, he comes, this guy is like, I don't know, 6'3" or something. He was jacked with gigantic muscles. He looked like the Incredible Hulk. And like in my head, I'm wondering, why did you ask him how much Joe weighed? This guy is freaking, he's like a heavyweight. And Joe tapped him. That's what happened. Yeah. And the guy was like, you know, it was like his best student. He's like, you'll be good with, you know, Ginormo. And Joe's like, all right. And he tapped him. That's how it went. So, yeah, Joe's pretty cool.
The cool thing about hanging out with Joe is you feel like a boss. Like, you can be anywhere and start shit, Joe's right behind you.
That's
And
what
Joe
Kitty
is
would
ready
do.
all
I think
the
we
time.
discussed this before, that being good at fighting doesn't mean shit in the real world.
Maybe, but in real life situations it can.
It doesn't detract from it.
Here's what was fun. Kyle would sometimes like smart mouth to Kitty, and yeah, Tryhard knows where I'm going with this. And she'd just be like, Joe. So
She's snapping her fingers.
yeah, so Joe would then immobilize Kyle and let Kitty do whatever she wanted, which was usually like a slap across the face. And she loved it. It was like her newfound superpower, right? And, you know, she'd just say Joe, and he'd be like, I'm on it. And he'd lock him in, bear hug or something. And
He choked Russia out, remember?
oh yeah, in the hotel lobby, he choked out Russia. That was just for fun though. Like it was a willing thing. It was funny though. He told him going into it, like, hey, if you tap, I want you to know I don't really care. Like you're going down. And he tapped anyway.
It's over.
I'm not gonna let go, even if you tap.
Yeah.
Let's see, and my money's on Russia in a real world scenario.
Well, if the real world scenario is the one that you outlined so effectively, like, all right, Joe, meet me in a field, and then you'll be in the wood line.
If somebody really wanted to hurt Joe, they wouldn't be doing it with their fists.
I wouldn't. That wouldn't be what I chose. I told Joe I could take him, and then I stole your line. I was like, you meet me in a field. I'll be in the tree line with a sniper rifle. And then that's how that goes. That's what I'd have to do.
Now, does Joe
proceed out of
just...
that joke. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, so does Joe have to register his hands? Because I've heard MMA fighters do. I know, like, martial arts experts do, but I'm not really sure about MMA.
So I don't know if you actually register your hands or if they like get registered after bad behavior. I know that like there are a handful of UFC guys or MMA guys who've been in bar fights who get in extra legal trouble because they sort of hold them responsible for it.
It's like assault with a deadly weapon.
That's exactly what it is.
I feel like if you're out in a bar and you're this MMA fighter, there's always this tough guy in the bars and be like, oh, this guy's an MMA fighter. I'm going to go beat him up because he's a little drunk. He wants to show off to his buddies or whatever. And he's like, yeah, come on.
Local bully in school.
Yeah, exactly. And then, the guy who doesn't want to fight, he's an MMA fighter. All of a sudden, he's getting knocked around by a few guys. He's like, all right, gotta go.
Especially if you're not a heavyweight, right? Like, all right, so I walk around at like 190-ish, 185-ish lately. Sometimes I look at the MMA guys who are fighting at 135, and I wonder, like, how would that go? I'd probably lose. That's just it. If Joe's beating Humongo, then I'd lose to 135. But you kind of wonder in your head, like, all right, what if you gave me 60 pounds? How would I do? But no one does that to the heavyweights, right? Everyone sort of understands their heavyweights in there, and you would just be destroyed. But, yeah, if you take some guy who fights at, like, 155, like Joe does, and put him in a bar, there's probably some jackass there who'd love to measure his peen.
Do you think Brock Lesnar would beat Joe?
Brock Lesnar?
Hell
No.
Wait.
Lesnar is too slow. Like, that's why...
He was the heavyweight champion for a while.
Lesnar would beat Joe. Brock Lesnar would beat Joe. Yeah. That's not fair.
It's not
He's
like the guy
skilled.
has no skills.
Yeah, he's got tons of skills. He was the heavyweight champion. Lesnar's beaten Randy Couture, right? Lesnar beat Frank Mir.
Randy Couture is like 50 years old.
No, heavyweights beat guys that fight at 155.
I mean, there's too much extra weight and muscle there. I mean, you just...
Lesnar's ridiculous. We were talking about him with Joe this weekend, and apparently this guy is such a freaking massive person. He's so wide that in a doorway he has to turn sideways, and when he turns sideways, he's not that much smaller. Like he's freaking. There's something weird
He's
about
just like
Lesnar.
a solid block of man.
When conventional houses don't fit you anymore.
Like the commercial with Shaq when he gets in that little car and he's like, "Oh, I like the leg room," and it's like, "I have shoes bigger than most priests."
Lesnar, man, like so there's a couple heavyweights now that cut to make the 265 weight limit, but and Lesnar's one of them. But something about Lesnar, like where his muscle is, he's got like enormous lower back muscles. He has like enormous shoulder blade muscles, whatever the hell they're called. His deltoids and like. I don't know. Overeem is strong, but he looks like a Street Fighter character. Something about Lesnar, man. He looks like the Incredible Hulk or something. He's just strong everywhere.
It's
like,
not
I'll tell you my secret,
though.
Joe. I'm always angry.
Who's not proportional?
Lesnar. I feel like if he's big from the top. Like, I feel like if he's top heavy.
No, he definitely is. Like, he has very small legs for the size of his upper body. I gotta agree with that.
And by small legs, you mean bigger than my torso.
Oh yeah, of course, but in proportion to his upper body,
Right.
they're very small.
See, I don't know Brock Lesnar in relation to like the Kool-Aid Man. How top heavy are we talking?
You never seen Brock Lesnar? He's like been all over TV.
Google is your friend.
I don't watch that much TV. All right,
Yeah, I'm
I
looking
guess.
at pictures of him now.
I'm on it.
There's actually not that many leg pictures of him. It's all about the upper body. But the ones I see, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh my
they're-
God.
I mean, they're still large, but in
I'm just
proportion to
intimidated
his-
looking at this picture.
Yeah, he's a massive man.
He's a massive man with a
This
gigantic penis tattooed across his chest and belly.
Yep.
You want to
I'm
tell
looking
that
at this
to
like,
his
what the
face?
No.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't want to tell him that on a megaphone on like the top of the Empire State Building. Be like, you got a penis on your chest.
Dude, I wouldn't call him and tell him that.
He would choke you out over the phone.
I'm hoping this doesn't get back to him because I'd be doomed. Hey, there's a phone number in here. I forget what made him awesome, but something inspired me to make sure I didn't lose it.
Hello?
Hi, did you put your phone number in the Painkiller Already chat?
Yeah, I did, Woody.
Hey, how are you,
Yeah.
man? So what did
Yeah,
you...
I kind of got like a stalker problem a little
A
bit.
stalker problem. Now I remember. So how did
Let's
you
call
get a
up Joe.
stalker? Are you... you
You gotta
always...
take the dick away from him.
Just hire Joe Lesnar. Joe Lauzon, I mean. He'll,
Yeah, really.
It's
Just
a
get
service
kicked
he
That might be a
offers.
trick, but I don't got that much money. So.
How did you get a stalker?
I started talking to this girl, and she's alright, but like not my type, I guess.
Are you outrageously
But-
good looking?
I mean, I've been told, but like I don't really go for like.
Come on, what, have you
mean,
not met you?
Yeah, I'm
Just
like,
let us
all right,
know.
all right. I'm an average guy.
He's
You're
an
an average...
$80 an hour hooker, not 100.
Yeah.
Give it to me
Exactly,
straight. Give
yeah.
it to me straight here.
And-
Are you like one of the top 5 or 10 good-looking guys in your school?
Nah, not at all.
No, but you're a handsome guy. You're just not like that super elite.
Are you overly modest?
I hope so, but nah, not really. I'm like this guy. I'm like that guy in school that's like just cool with everybody, I guess.
All right, so
Nah,
there's
guys,
a
I'm
girl.
not that modest. It's not a big deal.
There was
Has
this
anyone
girl.
ever compared you to a celebrity?
Nah,
All right.
Now, has anyone ever compared you to Brock Lesnar?
hopefully not.
All right, go ahead.
I got the stalker phone where like this girl, she's alright. She's really short compared to me, but like she told me that she likes me, but I told her like I don't want to date you, and she just says like, oh yeah, we can just be the friends of benefits thing, but like I'm not sure about that, and like I take the bus home, and I gotta go to the bus stop about like 3 blocks away from my house, so it takes me about like 10 minutes to get there. But, like, before I'm there, she's there, and she's been there for, like, 10 minutes already. And she's been doing that every day for, like, the last, like, 2 months or so.
So Merca Durkin,
Shut
if you
up.
happen to be listening to this, ping me on Skype. He's my friends with benefits go-to guy. He's, but
Like,
It's
I feel
my
like she thinks
understanding-
that we're, like, trying to be something. But, like, I told her straight up, like, I'm not trying to or anything like that.
it's my understanding
Maybe
that if
she
a
just
girl,
wants the dick every day.
yeah, if a girl offers you
Yeah,
friends
exactly.
with benefits,
I know that's... I told this to, like, some of my friends. And they always says, just give it to her, you know? Just, like,
Yeah, I don't see a
whatever.
problem here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, like, I'm
Make
not
her
that
earn
type of
it.
guy,
Make
you know?
her
I'm
give you a
just...
blowjob every day for like a month.
Yeah, exactly. Wings got it. Just do her every day. What's the problem?
We've done that for like 3 days straight, but I feel like she don't want something more, and I'm like,
wait,
not
you
the
just
type
left
guy
that out
to,
of
like,
the story.
break someone's heart.
You're
you
like,
know?
I'm not that kind of guy. She wants a friends with benefits situation. I'm kind of pulling away. Oh,
No,
yeah,
but,
by
like,
the
I
way,
feel like that she wants more.
we
you
screwed
know?
3 times
Like,
in a row, like 3 times in 3 days, right? You just sort of threw that in there, right?
yeah, like she wants more. I can tell. Like she wants more than just like physical.
Okay.
She wants like a relationship.
The second she even hints at it, like she just starts talking about it, treat her like a bitch. Just
That's why. I mean, I don't treat her like that, but
no.
I just say
because-
like, I just say to her like, I don't want nothing. Like, I'm not gonna date you, but yet she still does this, you know.
Well,
And I told her like it's like I want to tell her like it's creepy, you know. It's kind of is. In school, I like try to ignore her, and she comes up to me, and she like creates like a big scene and shit like that.
Is she good looking?
Out of 10, I give her like about like maybe a 6.
We're
A
gonna
6,
need
really?
for
'Cause 6 is-
science, of course.
6 is what you
She's
get.
really short.
Yeah,
She's
wait,
really
wait.
short.
So you said 6, but you kind of hesitated, so I'm guessing like a 4.
Yeah. Is she
Yeah,
really
yeah,
above
I kinda
average in
heard that.
attractiveness? Is she really attractive, more attractive than most people?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
No, then
But-
ignore her.
That's probably
Is she
below
good
a
in
5
bed?
then.
That kind of makes up.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very true.
Yeah.
She talks like she's a freak, but I don't know. She probably is like good in there, but I'm not really trying to do that.
Oh wait,
Let me-
have
let
you
me ask you
or
this.
have
Why
you
are you
not?
trying to do
He
it?
has.
No, I
Yeah,
have not. I have not, and I don't
what
think
do
I
you
ever
like
will.
about her besides the stalking part?
Oh,
Yeah,
I can't hear you say it again.
He said, aside from her
What-
being a stalker, what don't you like about her?
She's creepy. Like, she's kind of, it really is creepy. Like, she's always smiling. I mean, I understand girls. I understand girls that smile a lot,
That's tough.
but like, she kind of keeps to herself in school. She kind of like really doesn't really talk to no one. I mean, she has friends, but like, not a big group. And I'm fine with that. But like,
You know, the way I'm looking at this, I'm feeling like you're not giving her a chance because of social status.
no, I know what you're saying. My brother told me that. But like, I'll go out like a nerdy girl if I want to. But like, she's just not my type at all.
In all
just
seriousness,
funny.
Like you said, if you want to, that's still the social status thing.
I think no, he said he would if he wanted to, but he doesn't. He actually doesn't like this girl. And I think what happened at some point along the way, he opened the door a tiny bit. Like, he gave her some hope, and now she's clinging to that. And usually this situation happens in the opposite, right? A girl's nice to some guy.
Thank you, Woody.
And
Thank
now
you.
all of a sudden this guy is like latched onto her, right? She's mine. I finally got some positive feedback. And it's like, whoa, I was actually just being nice. I didn't want to be your boyfriend. And he needs some way to pull away without. And by the way, he comes off as a nice guy. I think there are other people who would smack her down so firmly that it would cut her off.
Oh,
And that's not
Yeah.
what he's trying to do. He's just trying to say, like,
Here's what you do. You got her number?
oh my god.
Yeah, I do.
All right.
That's a bad
Send her a
idea.
text message and say, I got a girlfriend. That's all you got to do.
No,
See-
just
I
find.
I expect an answer like that from you, man. Oh
Okay.
man.
As a veteran of the situation that Woody pointed out in high school, I was that guy. What you got to do is just talk to her, communicate with her, and let her down easy. Be like, look, I'm not interested
Dude,
in you.
if she's
but I
as
think you're a
creepy as
good
this guy
person.
talks about, there ain't no letting her down easy.
no, so I'm with him,
No,
actually.
like that's the thing. Like I tell her, like I'm not looking for a girlfriend, like at all. And I
That's
say
why you
that
tell her
very
that you have a
firmly.
girlfriend. Like I can't be cheating on whoever I made up.
I think what you do, like, and so I've been on the other side of this as well, and like, I think the meanest thing to do is to friend zone her forever, right? To give her this false hope, to not let her see other guys, to have her chase you forever as a way to prop up your ego, which is not your game. I understand that. But that's the meanest thing you can do. And lots of guys are in this situation where there's this girl who kind of friend zones them, gives them hope every now and then, and they go like 6 months, 9 months, 18 months without having, someone that they could have because they're stuck here in her friend zone, pumping up her ego. I think what you do next is you just say, look, I don't think of you in that way. You should start, whatever, finding other guys that will. And
You guys are way too nice.
Yeah.
I want to be nice. Like, I think the nicest thing to do for her is to cut her off, disambiguate, right? Make it so it's not ambiguous. Make it so that it's completely obvious you two are not going to be a pair, and that, she should find another guy.
Now what happens if she goes single white female on his ass?
She won't. She's just too in love. That's her problem. And she takes
so-
she takes every little hint of hope.
I mean,
as-
the motherfucker said she was a 4. I mean, 4s can get kind of clingy.
You just gotta ignore her for a little while. She'll forget you. How old are you?
Me? I'm 17.
Yeah, dude, she'll forget you. It's the
How old
way
is
it
she?
works.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, but like
Yeah.
I still got a long way to go. Her, but not like that. But like I'm just.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a while, I guess.
And
Because I feel like if he doesn't have the guts to like straight up tell her, because it's kind of a hard thing to do.
That's
right?
what I
Like,
was-
to just actually sit her down and like ruin her entire life for those.
I was
you know-
headed that way too, right? He needs a certain amount of courage to lay it out for her, nicely but firmly, that I think maybe he hasn't done quite yet. To say, like, I'm not really looking for any girlfriend right now, doesn't shut
That's
her
what I told
down.
her. That's what I told her exactly.
But that's not
the-
enough,
the exact word.
right? She's going to say, like, oh, well, the moment he is, I'm going to be there, or something like that.
Kind of a roundabout answer. I think.
Yeah, I think what you actually need is, like, I like somebody else. Or, you know, you and I are never going to be a fit. Like, make it firm, you know, wish her the best for somebody else, and make it clear. Which I don't think you've done yet.
Ignoring is the way to go.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
really?
I do ignore her, though. I do, completely.
wait.
But she comes up to me.
If you ignore her long enough and she keeps on coming up to you, and eventually she's gonna piss you off so much that all that like niceness that you have in you to like not tell her is all gonna go away, and you'll be like, look, I don't like you. It ain't gonna work. That's the way I do it. Like, just ignore her for as long as possible. She'll get the hint. If she doesn't, she'll piss you off enough that you'll.
How is that good advice?
It's perfect advice.
Let me repeat it back to you and see if you still think so.
Go for it.
Ignore her. Give her the cold shoulder. Let her sit there and dangle in the wind, not knowing what's going on, until you get so pissed off at her that you blow your stack and say, "Get the fuck away from you, 4 out of 10. This is never going to happen."
No. So you ignore her.
Let me give you some better advice. Why don't you just call her a 4 out of 10?
Wayne.
Okay.
Wayne.
All right, listen here, bitch. This is what's gonna happen.
You gotta think about yourself in these situations. Like, I know you're trying to be nice to her and everything, but she's ruining, and like, she's making you feel uncomfortable. She's ruining your time, and by doing so, like, you're getting down on yourself. You know, being selfish in some of these cases is the way to go. Like, yeah, it sucks for her, but you know what? If she's not getting the hint right now, maybe she deserves a little sucking. You know, it's not like. You gotta think about yourself, man. Like, are you gonna let yourself like go on for
like, the advice I outlined, being firm but kind and clear, doesn't hurt him at all. Right? It's not costing him anything. You know, if anything, maybe he'll develop a little experience at sort of, you know, holding his chin up and saying what he needs to say that will help him later in life. I'll call it the soft way that you're doing it. You know, ignore her, be kind of low grade mean. Nah, that's not good. That's not good anywhere. Right. You know, the next time someone cuts in front of him in line, he needs to say, "Hey, the line's behind me." That's, you know, this would be a good skill to develop. You can start right here.
Do you have anything else that justifies her as a stalker, or like, what does she want to do when you meet her at the bus stop or whatever?
I've done this before. I like went to the bus stop about 10 minutes before school ends.
Yeah.
And there's a restaurant like across the street, or kind of like a cafe sort of. And I stayed in that cafe for about an hour. Like my school ends at like 3, so like at 3:10, at 3:05, she'll be at the bus stop already. And this one time, it was last Friday, she stayed there for about an hour and a half, just staring at the street I'm supposed to come by. Like she just sits there and just looks at the street I'm like supposed to come by, and meanwhile I'm in the cafe just like waiting to catch my bus, and she's there for like a while.
Yeah, dude, you are suffering through what?
She texts me all the time, saying, "Oh, you want to go to this place? You want to go to this place?" I never text her back.
This must be what it's like to be a hot chick.
Yeah, she wants to take you out to dinner and have sex with you? Darn.
Yeah, oh my gosh. She wants to have sex with me. She always wants to carry my books. She, you know, says nice things to me. She laughs at all my jokes. She smiles a lot when I'm in her presence.
Always smiling.
God, this sucks. Like, you know, man.
She says I make her happy when I'm around her. This blows.
We need some sort of hot guy problem meme that we can that we can put together. Like, so let me call.
Everybody in the chat saying call her on PKA right now.
Yeah, we should
That'd
call
be
her.
a mistake.
I'm
gonna protect
I would give your number, but
bad
I'm not.
idea.
I don't think
that
so.
will end. Yeah. No.
All right, let me let you go, man.
Go anywhere good.
Hey, wait, can I just say one thing? You guys should keep Taylor as a permanent guest on PK.
Nice.
Hell
yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
PK Taylor, you're funny as hell, man.
Thanks, man.
That was pretty nice. Oh, whoops! I blocked him.
Don't cut him off like that. Cock blocking Woody.
Man, come on, man.
I didn't mean to cut him off. I meant to, I thought I was catching him at the very end. I think he was just saying goodbye. But I have
hot guy problems, and he likes me. I don't see what the problem is.
I know we keep him on forever, right? I want to call another sub and then maybe a prank call. Taylor,
I'm down.
can you hunt down a number for you to prank call?
See,
No?
all right.
I'm just saying, we could.
Maybe some Craigslist ads. I'm thinking.
Yeah. Oh, make sure they're West Coast because it's kind of late.
Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm not a veteran.
You want some help?
Yeah, I
All right.
appreciate some help.
To the stream. This is what we're looking for in a Craigslist prank call. Ideally, it should be something that's kind of interesting that you can work with, right? If it's a bunch of cinder blocks in the backyard, that's not intrinsically funny. But if they're selling, like, I don't know, something sex-related...
Used cans of lube.
Yeah, stuff like that, then it's funny. The other thing, and this is a must-have in a Craigslist ad, it has to have a phone number in it. You'd be surprised how many like really great ideas we have with no phone numbers at all. And the last thing, just tweet them to @Woody'sGamerTag, and then we'll look through there. We'll grab a phone number. Talking with my hands a lot. Is this weird?
Also, if you guys have a suggestion for like an impression to do on the prank call, that will also be appreciated.
All right, yeah. So yeah, it has to have a phone number. It should be a West Coast Craigslist ad so that we're not, that they still pick up the phone and stuff. And,
I'm not sure if I could do Shaq that well, sis. I don't really know how he talks.
All right.
How about Cat? How about Goldweight?
Who?
Goldweight, the guy.
Bobcat Goldthwait or something.
Sorry, man.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's a comedian. I think he might... No, he's not dead. It's the other one. Kennison's dead.
He just did the America movie.
Hey, did you put your phone number in the Painkiller Already chat?
Yes.
Do you have a McDonald's rap you want to sing?
Yes.
All right.
Oh my God.
Take a minute, and when you're ready, let's hear it.
All right.
Beef paddle, special sauce, less cheese.
Ooh. Someone said do an FPS Russia voice. Hello, my friends.
All right.
FPS Russia. I here doing prank calls.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Bring it.
I like a double cheeseburger and hold the lettuce. Toby Franson, no seeds on the bumblebee. Up in this drive-through, order for two. I got the craving for number 9, my Sue. I need some chicken up in here in this sizzle. Original, my mizzle, and the salt on the pickles. Like the pepper, my brother. Another frame of the double super size. And don't forget the fries. Crispy.
That was awesome.
Fighting people style sucks, dude.
I'm not sure which one was better, the rap or Woody's dancing.
You guys realize that's a viral video, right?
Yeah, I've seen that video before.
Oh, really?
Props for delivery, but F on originality.
All right. Hey, well, thanks for coming on, man.
You're welcome. I love you, Woody. See ya.
I love you, too.
Or, well, not really.
I don't get to love you? What the fuck?
I love you, Wings.
Love you all.
There you go.
You know who I am?
Yeah.
F Kyle. And then
I was doing all the talking, Wings. That's why he said, I love you, Woody.
No, I'm just fucking with him.
All right.
Wings, it's okay. I love you the most.
So let me check my Twitter.
That kid was breathing so hard. He was so nervous.
Yeah. Like the second he answered, it was like, all right.
I thought you were gonna bust out the Go Remy McDonald's rap, but you did the Spanish dudes.
Oh, man. The first tweet I see, they're selling mascot costumes. And I'm like, yes. But
I got an idea.
But he didn't do the phone. It doesn't have a phone
How
number.
about we call a gun store in the West Coast and pretend we're FPS Russia trying to get a deal?
I'm looking for a Gatling gun.
Hello, my friends. My name is FPS Russia. Can I speak to the manager, please?
A lot of the ads you guys are tweeting me don't have phone numbers. That's like a must-have thing for a prank call.
So, do you just do all-around impressions, or do you have like a set list?
See, I don't really have a set list. If you give me like a situation or something like that, I could try it.
Can you do Bill Cosby?
Well, I got the pun pop here, and I'm just looking to get some ones from FPS Russia.
Can you do Wings of Redemption?
You don't really have like anything distinguishing about your voice, Wings.
How am I not distinguishable by my voice?
Just throw a southern accent.
I can't really work with your voice, Wings.
Okay. I'm going to have to disagree with my voice is not distinguishable. People on PlayStation Network always recognize my voice.
No. Like, I'm not saying that. There's nothing like that I could like.
There's nothing wrong with it, right?
Hair.
You almost have to mock it.
Yeah. There's nothing like really I don't want to sound like a dick. Like there's like nothing crazy like unique that I could point out about it. You know what I mean?
So Taylor, there's a couple in the chat so far. Whoa!
All right.
That
I'm looking at the Craigslist one right now.
Yeah, you don't have to accept the first one you see, but
Take the second
Is
one,
that a-
please.
Oh my god. This is morbid.
Take it.
Which one was morbid? The first
The
or
first
The
one.
the second
The
one.
Dallas one.
Really?
Am I reading this right?
The,
No, I don't think I am. I
didn't
thought it was a guillotine. I was like, Jesus. A talking bear rug. Oh, I don't even know where I could go with this.
The third one, I have to wonder if it has some sort of straps to hold you down in that bed.
I gotta see it now.
How about we prank call Redneck?
Yeah, it's redneck. Oh my god.
He answers his phone that way. That would be awesome.
I said.
You said you had an issue with morbid, so the cemetery plots one, does that interest
Oh, this
you?
is. I'm looking at the hog traps.
I figure like you could work with the hospital bed.
I don't. Hold on. What's
Don't
this?
they usually have
Los Angeles?
restraining straps?
Yeah, you could work some kinky stuff with that.
Okay. See, I'm not a pro like Kyle.
No, you did really well last week.
Kyle's working from experience when he's like talking about trapping people in the hospital.
Well, if you needed to work from experience, here's one that has male enhancement pills.
Oh, what are you trying to imply?
Nothing. My bad. My bad. I didn't mean to let the cat out of the bag.
You caught me. This extends triple male enhancements.
Yeah, call the extends one.
One pill for $6. That's a little steep.
Did I post this one already? Yeah, it's the second one. I like the talking bear rug.
I get. I maybe talk about how I'm trying to expand my collection of talking dead animal things. Like I have a singing bass on my wall.
Hopefully the
I have
person on the
a
call
lion's
gives you
throne
something
that
to
I
work
sit
with,
on.
too. I mean, like, a big part of the prank call is the reactions to it. So, she might think you're crazy, and I don't know. Do you see anything there you can work with?
I can probably work with some of these. If you guys have an impression you'd like me to try, that's probably what's going to get them the most, if I'm not mistaken.
If you can sound like Bill Clinton and try and buy a bear rug, that'd be amazing.
Alright, listen. I'm speaking from experience. There's no damn room in the Oval Office for this rug, but I'm looking just for something like, how about that?
It works, but I don't know if I'd mention the Oval Office, because I think they'll immediately hang up as a prank call. Yeah, I think you just...
you know what?
Let's just call and see where it
these.
goes. All right, this is the bear
Talking
rug.
about the bear rug?
Talking bear
Okay.
rug. I'm going to mute my mic.
Hi, I'm calling about your ad for the talking bear rug.
Oh, yes. Uh-huh. I still have it.
You still have it? Oh, great. That's
Yeah.
it's not for me. I work for someone else who would have a definite use for it in his private study. Can you give me a little bit more information about it? I'm looking at these pictures. Does it talk? What kind of things does it say?
Oh, it's just like, it sings a song and then it makes, like, jokes, so...
Okay. Could I get it? Could I re-record it to say something else?
I don't think so, no.
No?
I don't think you can, no.
My,
you press something. Can you send me a text, because I need to feed my baby right now, actually.
I'm sorry?
Can you send me a text or call me, like, in an hour?
An hour? See, I don't know. How much do you have time? Do you have like 5 minutes to talk?
Not really. I need to feed my baby.
Okay. Now, all right. I won't take your time. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. Bye.
I was feeling the same way. She's like, I don't have time for your prank call. I have a starving infant. It's like, all right.
Go the direction that I work for Bill Clinton, and he wants this in his personal study for all of his porn stars.
Oh yeah, the ones he photographs with. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't continue to prank her.
She wasn't really giving me much.
Yeah, and the whole, like, starving baby she needed to tend to. It seemed like...
Man, I'm going to need you to neglect your baby for the entertainment of, 4,500 people.
Now, here's one. A sexy sequin dress.
Ooh. I don't even want to prank him. I want to buy this.
It has an oval cut. I don't even know what that is.
Wow. Okay, I can work with this.
All right, well, I will get started.
I'm buying this for J. Edgar Hoover.
Remember, here's the up level. Kyle has got a guy to agree to gay sex over Playboys.
See, God, I can't top Kyle.
He can't choose his best ever.
Hello?
Hi, I'm calling about the ad you put on Craigslist for the dress.
Yes?
Can I, do you still have it?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not for me, it's for my boss. He saw it on Craigslist and he asked me to call you about it. Do you guys have it, like, it's still available, you said?
Yes.
Okay, so has it been worn at all, or is it brand new?
Worn one time.
One time? Okay, so my boss, he's a pretty eccentric man. He wants to know, do you have a husband?
That's none of your business.
I'm sorry?
That's none of your business.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't aware that you were so taken aback. He just wants to know if you have any, like, male friends that you could possibly have wear the dress before I pick it up. If that's something that we can arrange. He's willing to pay a lot of money. He's a wealthy man.
I don't think so.
You don't think? I mean, we're talking. You want $100 for the dress? We could probably throw around maybe $1,500.
She hung
for
up.
someone to wear it.
She's gone.
Aw.
Yeah. So
Gosh.
we could call White Boy, and he wouldn't recognize your voice. We could maybe.
What do you guys want me to talk to White Boy about?
I don't know. So I'm just spitballing here, but
What if I did a White Boy impression on the phone with White Boy?
what if we asked him to exchange U.S. dollars for YouTube money?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Taylor. I'm here on Painkiller Already. About to call Frank White. Yeah, I'm definitely down for prank calling White Boy.
All right. Say whatever you want.
Your call has been forwarded to
Don't
an
answer.
automatic
Tweet
voice
your number
message.
out. Come on, White Boy, get it together.
Oh, I didn't realize I was muted. I was afraid it was going to say, like, your call to, 800-555-1212. It cannot be answered. And I was like, stop it.
White Boy, 7th Street.
Whoa.
I feel like I'm not living up to the high bar that was set by Kyle.
Well, not everyone's going to be a home run. Sometimes it takes a while before you get someone who can work with you, someone that works out. None of these have been your fault. We had lady who needed to feed the baby.
Oh, this one you just put in the chat, that's gold.
I thought you might like it. Here it comes.
This is good.
These people are selling a concrete vibrator.
Come on, pick up. This is awesome.
Hello, it's Dave Wilson. Leave me a message. Thanks.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hi, Dave. My name's John. I'm calling about the ad you put on Craigslist about the concrete vibrator. It's actually not for me. It's for my wife. She's a bit of a large woman, and her implements that she's been using haven't really been working up to her standards. So I'm really going out of the box here. I mean, obviously, I don't want to touch her, but I'm looking to maybe pick up this concrete vibrator you have on here, maybe tomorrow. I just need to know a little bit about it. I need to. Does it take like a normal outlet, or do I need to like buy a transformer for this? I mean, I'm willing to go to any lengths at this point because she really needs something bad, and she's not going to get it from me. So if you can give me a call back at 784-523-2215. Thanks a bunch.
Dude, that was awesome. That was really well done.
At a different angle.
No. Go ahead.
I was like, I'm wondering if you made this yourself. If you could, maybe you could modify it for me before I buy it. You know, my wife's really big and she's very sexually unattractive lately. And I was wondering if you could maybe put a handle on it so she can do it herself because she can't really see down there. So put like a mirror and a handle on it. Just graft it right on there for me.
That would have been awesome.
Well, that's been 2 hours, 20 minutes. Do you guys want to wrap the show?
That's fine with me.
Up to you.
Everybody
Guys.
go check out my yoga video.
Oh, yeah, check out his yoga video. And there's a link in the description. Vote for Woody's gamer tag. I would appreciate it so much. It means a lot. So yeah, do the shirt thing. Vote Wood. Until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed Painkiller Already, and have a good day.